each other well, and safe to say, they don't particularly like each other.
And I think fans really gravitate towards that sort of dislike. It just puts an extra added ingredient of intensity on a game like this. So for the fan bases, this one's big.
And the Oklahoma City starting five. Some serious height in the middle. Holmgren the 4, Hartenstein the 5. Gilgeous-Alexander runs the point with Dort at the 2, and it's Williams in at the 3 spot. Here's Edey. Following the bucket by Oklahoma City. Back to Morant. Just 5 to shoot. And then Morant with the dunk.
I mean, just an agile move by Morant down low, working around the contact and getting it to go.
And one thing that Morant has always been elite at, finding a seam in the defense and getting to the rim, Graham.
Yeah, any crack allows him to get inside. And as good as anyone at splitting a double, which he sees a lot of. So once inside, he can finish with authority or kick it out to a shooter.
Assertive shot by Gilgeous-Alexander, not giving him a chance.
And keeping us updated from the sideline, Allie LaForce.
Well, I had a chance to talk with the head coach of the Grizzlies. I asked him specifically about Shai Gilgeous-Alexander and what their defensive game plan is for him, and coach said we have to be active, we have to keep him in front of us, and to try to limit his chances around the rim. Their offense really opens up when he's able to attack the basket, so let's see if the defense is up for the challenge. PA?
Thanks for that, Allie. Well, it's rare to see a young player as efficient as Jalen Williams, Brent.
BA, it's been remarkable, especially when you factor in that this guy is relied on for a lot of shooting. His shooting volume is very high. This is a blossoming star for this team, and I'm not sure we can put a ceiling on what that potential is.
Dang, no good.
And he almost made them regret defending him so loosely.
Outside, Gilgeous-Alexander. Pass to Hartenstein. Grizzlies with the rebound.
Yeah, we're not used to seeing him get bottled up like that. Wow.
Here's Morant. And then Morant with the dunk.
Oh, the vertical of Morant is simply incredible. I mean, he's fantastic at using it to his advantage on the inside.
Now here's Dort. Here in the first, just under 2.5 minutes played so far. Pass to Holmgren. Williams from long range. The Thunder with another miss.
And you never want to give a shooter like him a clean look.
Morant looking around. Over Gilgeous-Alexander. On target from about 13 feet. Morant's got 6.
Yeah, stepping in from the arc, Morant comfortable from there.
Pass to Hartenstein. Dort outside. Oh, and makes it with the kiss.
Defensively, you can't afford to get stuck on the pick.
That's one that the coaches will watch tomorrow with that player. You hate to see him give up in that situation.
Now here's Morant. He has 6. Outside Bain. Over Dort. And he buries that one. Back rim and in.
I mean, what do you expect when you give him the clear look? That's just too easy.
No, he's automatic from the mid-range, and the defense knows that it's a mistake to give up a shot like that.
He buries it from 3.
A superb three-point threat. When Holmgren is knocking down triples, he's hard to contain.
Just 1 second separating the shot clock and the game clock. Gilgeous-Alexander against Morant. Hartenstein pulls it in. From deep three-point range. Oh, he got it up in time, but it wouldn't fall for him. And that concludes the first quarter of play. Oklahoma City ahead, up by 4. Don't go away. We'll be back momentarily. If you're just joining us, we played through 1 quarter in this one. And from what we've seen from Oklahoma City, what's your take so far?
Oh, what a first quarter. You love their willingness to make the extra pass.
So much unselfish play out there. The coaching staff has to be thrilled with that.
On the floor for Oklahoma City, getting going in the second. Aaron Wiggins out there with Alex Caruso. Then it's Shai Gilgeous-Alexander. Then it's Williams. And it's Wallace in at the 2 guard. This past offseason, OKC decided to move on from their former first-round pick, Josh Giddey.
Yeah, the 6th overall pick in 2021. Giddey is a talented player with good upside, but fit is so important in the NBA, and the Thunder knew his talents would be better suited elsewhere.
He just takes advantage of the D in a way that very few players playing today can do.
Gilgeous-Alexander from outside. Gilgeous-Alexander drills a 3.
Revenge. Alexander coming right back for 3 of his own.
Memphis trailing here. Pippen pass to Jackson. Just over a minute gone here in the second quarter. Pippen, no good.
Well, even though he misses that one, the defense has got to talk about that. And that's a bad miscue, and you can't give up looks like that all game long.
SGA working through contact inside.
Gilgeous-Alexander is such a tough cover, especially at his size.
And let's send it over to Allie LaForce.
Hey, Brian, Chet Holmgren said, quote, "It's exciting to have this sort of success early on because it's just rare for young teams. But at the same time, we cannot let it distract us from how much better we have to get. Hopefully, we have a long runway together to figure things out." Brian?
A chance for great things, Allie. Thanks for that.
He's the last guy you want to leave alone on the perimeter.
And we're about 2 minutes into the second quarter here. And that one's good. Gilgeous-Alexander. Well, Grant, we know non-shooting big men can clog the paint. But if they know where to move off the ball, that certainly helps.
Yeah, you know, big men who know those circle actions, like flashing to the open spot when their man gives help, they often end up with easy looks inside.
Oklahoma City making a switch here. Hartenstein, he's checked in for Williams. Holmgren comes in for Wiggins. Jalen Williams, he's checked in for Caruso. And it's Dort in for Wallace. And it's Morant missing.
I'm not going to see that very often. The defense in the vicinity, but still, he's not one to blow layups.
And it's Ja Morant with the foul. That's his first foul. Aldama's checked in for Memphis. And also a switch here for Oklahoma City. Wallace is checked in. And here in the second quarter of action, just a hair under 2.5 minutes played. Three-pointer. Drills it from deep. Wallace has gotten himself going here. His first points of the game on the deep ball.
And that's on the defense, giving him a decent look. That's his shot.
Knocked loose. Outside Morant. Ja slithers his way in. And then Morant with the dunk.
And that's Morant for you. Not suddenly. When he sees the opening, he goes for it.
Thunder leading by 4. Dort outside. There's a screen. Pass to Holmgren. Fires the 3. And another 3 for Oklahoma City.
I remember when big men shooting threes were as rare as a Sasquatch, and now those big guys are everywhere.
Outside Morant from the high post. And the shot is good. Dropping in off the front of the rim. Morant's got 10.
Clearly defensive miscue there. If there's not a body on him that's sitting at the mid-range, that's a defensive mistake.
Now here's Hartenstein. Back to Williams. And he got the whistle on the way up. So he'll be headed to the line for a pair. And these will be his second and third shots at the line here. And the Grizzlies with some changes. Edey comes in for Clark. And it's Jaren Jackson in for Aldama. And he sinks the second. 24 seconds left in the first half. Now here's Morant. 10 points for him. Just 5 on the clock. Three-pointer. And Morant laces the triple. first half comes to an end. We've got a close game going here. Thunder out in front, leading by 3. And we'll be back for the second half following the break. Keep it right here on 2K Sports. Second half of basketball is upon us, and we may be in for an exciting finish based on how close of a game we've seen so far. Oh, a fantastic game from Ja Morant in this one.
Through 2 quarters of play, he's been an excellent source of points.
Yeah, he's shouldering the load right now and looking really comfortable while he's doing it.
Manning the backcourt, we'll see Morant and Payne. Jackson out there with Edie, and it's Wells in at the 3, the small forward. That's the lineup in the game for Memphis. Now here's Gilgeous-Alexander. Lets a floater go. Now Morant. He's got 15. Pass to Edie. For the lead. And it's Shai Gilgeous-Alexander with the rebound. And so it's Gilgeous-Alexander with it. He brings it up for the Thunder. They lead by 1. Here's Hartenstein. Holmgren, the pass to Dort. Outside Gilgeous-Alexander. Gilgeous-Alexander takes the contact.
And we're all too familiar with these kind of outbursts from SGA.
And something that makes SGA so dangerous on offense, his elite drive and kick ability.
Yeah, you have to load towards him when he comes off a high pick. He just draws so much attention and can find another cutter or spot-up shooter. He has so much gravity to his game.
Time now to hear from our reporter, Allie LaForce.
Hey, Brian. Shai Gilgeous-Alexander, the 11th pick back in 2018, has developed to the point where he is in the MVP conversation. His coach, Mark Daigneault, said he's improved every year. He's been in the league. It's a testament to his humility. He looks in the mirror, he sees what he needs to improve on, and then he works at it. Brian?
All right, Allie, thank you. Baseline jumper. And give him another one. He's 6 of 8 and looking solid.
Oh, what a crafty move, causing the defender to pause right there.
Morant, the pass to Jackson. Here's Wells. Jackson surveying the D. And here's Morant outside. Fires in the triple. Morant's got 18.
Opting for the quick shot there. Morant trying to outpace the defense.
And we've got a timeout called by Mark Daigneault. We might see him looking to make some tweaks to the strategy here.
Let's give Coach credit. He's trying to find a way to squeeze the most out of every possession.
Got to feel good as a coach if you make all those adjustments, pull the right strings. That's what they love to do.
The Grizzlies making a switch here. Aldama's checked in. And Oklahoma City with a change here too. Caruso is checked in.
Yikes, that one stings there. Hurts so much more to turn the ball over, especially with how tight the game is.
For Memphis, they've got just 2 of 6 in the second half. And the foul called on Jalen Williams. That's his first foul.
First team foul.
Just over 2.5 minutes gone by in the second half. Payne, the pass to Aldama. For the lead. And another 3 for Memphis.
That's just a lapse right there. No matter what, somebody has to be there and get a hand up in the shooter's face.
Pass to Williams. Gilgeous-Alexander on the wing. The Grizzlies pull it in. Morant, the pass to Jackson. Outside Payne. Lets it go from deep. Knocks down the triple. And now a 4-point Memphis lead.
I'm not sure who was supposed to be guarding him. Ridiculous lapse there defensively.
Back to Gilgeous-Alexander. Hartenstein with a screen on Morant. Here's Gilgeous-Alexander. SGA doing his thing in close.
Great movement in the pick and roll. Gilgeous-Alexander so decisive in that kind of set.
Morant against Gilgeous-Alexander. Morant, the pass to Bane. Over Dort. And another basket for Memphis.
Yeah, there was a lack of intensity in the first half, but these teams have now turned it up.
You asked for those hustle plays earlier in the game. We're seeing them now. So far, he's a can't-miss player, a superb scorer who plays to his strength.
It's still anybody's game as we reach the end of 3. Memphis ahead, leading by just 2. And coming up as soon as we return. And a moment now as we take a look at our State Farm assist of the game.
You know, I'm kind of stoked this was a choice because I love this pass. A remarkable find. He put his court vision on full display.
Well, a great job with the eyes. And what separates great playmakers, as we know, is peripheral vision.
3 tense quarters behind us. 1 more to go. Thanks for being with us as we get ready for the 4th. Taking a look at Oklahoma City. They've got Cason Wallace. Williams is out there with Aaron Wiggins. Then it's Shai Gilgeous-Alexander. And it's Caruso in at the small forward position.
Gilgeous-Alexander does a lot of things well, and this time playing with some great offensive balance.
Bane, the pass to Wells. Up top, Bane. Watched by Wallace. And he gets it to go.
And that was the right decision. When you're in need of a bucket, you go to your most trusted guys.
Yeah, whether it's teammates or the coaching staff, hopefully a combination of both, but gets close, he's getting the ball.
To the inside. Oh, got a piece of it. 60 ticks off the clock here in the 4th. Clark with a screen on Gilgeous-Alexander. Aldama outside. Pass to Pippen. Shot clock at 6. Jacks up a 3. And the 3-pointer goes. And it's a 5-point Grizzly lead.
That's exactly the kind of shooting you need down the stretch to win games.
And Mark Daigneault has called a timeout. He wants to make sure everyone is aligned, given the situation right now. And the Grizzlies with some changes. Edey's checked in for Clark. Jackson comes in for Aldama. And it's Ja Morant in for Pippen. So Oklahoma City going with almost an entire new group here. Hartenstein, he's checked in for Williams. Holmgren comes in for Wiggins. Williams is checked in for Caruso. And it's Lou Dort in for Wallace. And from the sideline, let's catch up with Allie.
Hi, guys. Well, Mark Daigneault was just reviewing the plan with his team. He told his players, we are right there, guys. This game is ours. Continue to work hard, and we will win this game.
Good job there, Allie. Thanks. Outside Morant. Hartenstein pulls it in. Hartenstein's got 5 rebounds tonight. Dort, the pass to Holmgren. Oh, the persistence inside of Chet Holmgren.
These moments are important for Holmgren's development. Needs to keep sinking those big-time shots.
Here's Morant. And the Grizzlies get another bucket right there.
Can you say prime-time player Morant? He enjoys delivering for his team in these parts of the game.
2 points. That one goes.
Seems like Gilgeous-Alexander's next shot is never far off. He can get the bucket they need.
And it's Morant with the ball for Memphis. We're in the 4th quarter here. Just under 2.5 minutes gone by. Oh, you can tell he's feeling it now. 10 of 14 from the field. And that one's good. Gilgeous-Alexander. Gilgeous-Alexander's got 14 points now in the second half. For Memphis, they've gotten 4 of 5 attempts to fall so far in the 4th. Fantastic finish inside by Morant.
Once Ja Morant gets rolling, there is no stopping him. Ja is feeling it tonight.
Here's Gilgeous-Alexander. Lays it up and banks it in. Gilgeous-Alexander's got 8 points here in the quarter.
Zero rim protection. Unforgivable in a tight ball game like this.
Well, I hope there's one player on that team out there that has interest in winning this game. Right now, it doesn't look to be one.
Here's Morant.
Wow, I mean, the 7'6" wingspan coming in handy. Holmgren loves swatting away shots just like this. There is absolutely no fear in his eyes. He loves the moment.
Love seeing that there. A huge possession, and he nets it.
Here's Bane. Pass to Wells. Right wing. Back to Jackson. Wells. The pass to Bane. And he lobs it up top. Count it.
And how sweet was that play?
Pinpoint pass. Set up the alley-oop flush. They can't afford to waste this shot.
Moments like this are what it's all about.
Here's Gilgeous-Alexander. He connects.
Gilgeous-Alexander gonna celebrate that one.
And so it's Memphis with it.
And this is so critical. They now have to score every trip up the floor.
Nope. Every opportunity here have to have flawless execution.
Bane finds Morant. 20 seconds. Oh, Ja Morant. My goodness.
Oh, you know Morant wants it. And guess what? He got it.
.19 seconds left in the fourth quarter. Morant against Gilgeous-Alexander.
This is when you need a defensive presence, but it's just not happening.
Yeah, I'm looking out there trying to find one guy at least interested in playing defense, not that last possession.
And so it's the Thunder who come out on top here. And this was an emotional win for them, no doubt about it.
Just a fantastic accomplishment. You love how they just diffuse.
matchup we have here in the front court, Greg.
Yeah, each of these teams are anchored by their big men. I think it's going to be physical and highly intensified.
And now the Golden State Warriors starters. In the backcourt, we'll see Curry and Podziemski. Moses Moody is out there with Jimmy Butler. And it's Green in at the 5 spot.
Booker showing some power.
Pass to Pajemski. Now Curry. That one's in, his first shot this game.
And once he got to the 10, I think he was surprised to find himself that wide open.
Easy possessions like that literally are just a gift. You just dream of them. He'll gladly take those.
Hands it from downtown.
Hard to stop Durant when he's set up like this. He's so well positioned to score.
On offense, Devin Booker really does it all for his teams. He scores well and assists others. Richard, he can do it all.
You love to see that from a superstar. Booker just wants points on the board. And if he can't get a shot, he'll get a look for someone else.
Now here's Booker. An easy 2 points on the layup.
People first think of Booker as an outside shooter, but he does a lot of his work in the lane.
And it's the Warriors' ball. It's a 5-point game. Curry against Booker. Shoots from 14, and the basket by Curry. Curry's got his second bucket.
Boy, he is looking confident. Love how they're using him so far.
Yeah, when he gets engaged this early in the game, it's bad news for the defense. He can roll this start throughout the rest of the game.
And that one is good from Bradley Beal.
Boy, Beal looked like he was shot out of a cannon there.
2 minutes remaining in the first.
Outside Butler. Back to Curry. Fires the three. Drains the three-pointer. Curry's got 7 points.
And he likes to get in a rhythm early. Nice triple.
And just under 2.5 minutes elapsed here in the first. Booker with it. Shooting foul as the whistle blows. He'll shoot 2 free throws. They get Stephen Curry.
This is who you want at the line, and Booker gets himself there a lot.
GA, when we think about Devin Booker's scoring ability, he always has been ahead of the curve.
The youngest player ever to score 70 in a game, amongst the youngest to get to 10,000 points. Booker is on a historic scoring pace.
Royce O'Neal's checked in for Phoenix. Jones comes in for Bradley Beal. And here in the first, approaching 3 minutes played. Butler against O'Neal. Butler passes to Green. Golden State moving it around. And it's Butler missing. Suns leading by 3. And now the latest from our reporter, David Aldridge.
Kevin, last season, Draymond Green got his three-pointer going again. He said, over the years, my shot took a dive. It was in large part because I couldn't get in and out of my hips. They were messed up. It was getting my movement patterns right. Kevin, my hips haven't been the same in years, but Draymond's are good. And now they've made him tough to deal with. Back to you.
Your hips are pretty good, David. I've always said your hip. Floor spacing, always critical. Good point, D.A. Pass to Green. Here's Hield. A miss that time. Would have put him up. And so Booker will bring it up for Phoenix. Outside, O'Neal. Back to Booker. That's in. Coming off the assist from O'Neal. Booker's got 7 points.
Guy's just ridiculous. He is just an absolute surgeon when he has the ball. This man is surgical. There is no way to slow him down when he wants to score.
And Butler gets it to go.
And this kind of shot defines who Butler is. Just a bulldog who embraces finishing against the tight cover.
Count the basket. And so it's Devin Booker making highlights for Phoenix. He finishes with 9 points in the quarter. The D is having all sorts of problems with him. And we've got more M2K Sports coming your way after this break. And if you're just tuning in, it's been a pretty even game through the first quarter. And from what we've seen, guys, from Phoenix, what do you guys see?
Well, in that first quarter, they were intent on just pounding the ball down low.
And let me tell you, when you establish a physical edge, it gives you a mental edge too.
So with Durant sitting on the bench, this is Mike Budenholzer's lineup. The wing pair we'll be seeing is Beal and Allen. Plumlee out there with O'Neal. And it's Jones in at the 1 spot. Or should we know that not many teams have had steady core players like the Warriors have had over the past decade.
Well, there's so much player movement these days, and it's hard to keep any roster intact, let alone a superstar team like Golden State.
Now here's Curry, following the missed shot by Tyus Jones. Pass to Kuminga. Healed with it. Payton with the screen for Heal. Off target from three-point range. The Suns trail. Jones looking for an opening. Beal from long range. That's in, coming off the assist from O'Neal. Beal's got 5 now.
So good from three-point line. Beal stretches out the defense.
Pass to Jackson Davis. And here is Kuminga. Outside Curry. Curry making it look so easy.
The real come at us, and we're coming right back at you.
Yeah, I love the competitive fire right there. You drain a triple on us, and I'm coming for my revenge.
Donnie's checked in for Phoenix. Devin Booker comes in for Jones. Golden State also making some changes. Draymond Green comes in for Trace Jackson Davis. And it's Brandon Podziemski in for Buddy Hield. To the paint, and stolen by Dunn. Booker with it, and Curry picks him up defensively. Plumlee dishes to Booker. Strong finish inside from Booker. And awards now have a minimum amount of games needed to qualify. An interesting twist in this whole story.
Yeah, and it seems logical because of the uproar from the fans and the media that they implement this. And how can you be that impactful in reality, though, if you only play half the year? Just focusing on the task at hand, that's all you can do.
Yeah, when the game is up for grabs like this one has been, it's all about the attention to detail.
Booker, no good.
Well, they'll be happy with that look, even though it didn't fall.
Tough to watch those miss. I'm sure they'll convert the next chance.
Podziemski's shot is good.
That's a fantastic decision by Curry. Defense too focused in on Steph.
Richard, when it comes to Draymond Green, we know about his defense, but what does he give you offensively?
I think it starts with his passing. Not many big men can do what he does the way he does it. And especially effective when he's hitting the 3-ball, stretching the floor, allowing for more space for his shooters.
How about dueling from long range, just going at each other?
Take that, he says. I see your 3, and I'll raise you another 3.
Some changes for Phoenix. Nick Richards, he's checked in for Plumlee. And Durant subbed in for O'Neal. And then for Golden State, Butler comes in for Kuminga. And it's Moses Moody in for Payton. Here's Podziemski. And it is flushed down with a nice jam.
Those plays can make a difference in a game like this.
Well, you know it's going to fire up, Greg, everybody on that bench.
And you can feel the jolt of energy that he sent through his team. That is a huge boost in a tight game like this.
KD can't get it to go. Warriors leading by 4. Here's Butler. Green breaking loose. Oh, no, stopping Butler that time.
The defense has to make it tougher for Butler. Can't give him that.
And here in the second quarter of action as we approach 4 minutes played. Durant, that's in, coming off an assist from Dunn. KD's got 5 points so far.
Yeah, I love the communication and the chemistry between those teammates.
Pass to Moody. Butler against Durant. Butler passes to Green. Down to 5 on the shot clock. On its way from Curry for 2, and the Warriors tack on 2 more.
I'll be honest, he's having a better quarter than a lot of my nights back when I played.
And so it's the Golden State Warriors with a 6-point lead at the end of the quarter. They're shooting the ball so well in this one. A great performance from the field. And now let's kick. Thank you, David. And we'll be back for the third quarter of action following halftime. And after a fairly even first couple of quarters, the second half could turn out to be a great one as both teams try to gain an edge. Curry has been sensational.
He's done a fantastic job of finding open space to operate within the first few quarters.
I like how they came into this one with a game plan, and they're just going out and executing it. Terrific job.
Setting the floor for the Warriors. In the backcourt, we'll see Curry and Podziemski. Butler out there with Green, and it's Moody in at the 3. With a short break in the action, gives us a chance now to send it over to David Aldridge.
Hey, Kevin, despite suffering a first-round sweep in last season's playoffs, the Suns' front brass remains confident that they were mere inches from where they needed to be to compete for a title, emphasizing that chemistry is built over time and through the fire. Hope is, with another year to coalesce, this team will be ready for a deeper run. Kevin?
Well, they've got the names. They've got a big coach now coming in. All right, D.A., thank you. And as disappointing as the Suns' first-round exit was last year, RJ, this team, I think, still has a window open. How about you?
Yeah, Kevin, I've often said it takes teams a second year. That first year is really the adjustment period for star players. The Suns core group had some growing pains in that first season, but look, this year, I think this is the year we're going to see the best version of the Phoenix Suns.
And there's the call on Durant. That's his first foul. And here in the second half of play, we're just over a minute in. 6 to shoot. Here's Podziemski. And it's Bradley Beal with the rebound. Phoenix has gone 4 of 6 from outside the arc tonight. And then Durant with the jam.
Okay, normally the guy is a sleeper, but those were 2 loud points there by Kevin Durant.
Golden State's gone 6 of 12 from outside. A very nice 50% mark, shooting the 3-ball well. To the inside, looking to end the run, and it's Curry laying it in. Curry's got the game tied up here for the Warriors.
This is what Curry does best. He is so creative at getting into rhythm and staying hot.
Booker finds Beal. Shoots over Podziemski. That's good from Beal on the assist from Booker. Booker's got 3 assists now in this one. Butler passes to Curry.
2 minutes remaining in the third.
And here is Moody. Still yet to score. Podziemski's shot is good. Guys, what a back-and-forth game this has been.
And that's already resulted in 7 lead changes.
Done with a screen on Curry. Booker fires from way outside. Tried to answer back, but that 3 is off the mark. It didn't take long for Podziemski to establish himself as an elite charge taker.
The funny thing about the game of basketball is that some things can't be taught. Pods clearly has the it factor when it comes for the timing that it takes to draw charges. He can steal a few possessions for you every single game.
Here's the screen. That one's in there. The Warrior lead is cut down now to just 2 points with that basket from Booker.
Whether it's off the dribble or on the catch, it don't matter. Booker is one of the most proficient mid-range shooters.
Back to Curry. Curry getting it done inside.
And you gotta love the big bucket in the paint in this sort of a grind-it-out game.
50 seconds left to play here in the third. Beal deciding where to go with it. Good, nice job down low. Beal's got 9 points.
Agile move by Beal to beat that inside contact.
Curry with the bounce pass. Launches a three. Score the basket for his 10th make. 10 for 12. 83% accuracy.
And this is the game plan for him. He's a big part of their floor spacing.
Yeah, you got to know where he is at all times, especially when he's roaming around the perimeter ready to fire.
And that was a little bit of a range check for him.
Yeah, he might have been feeling himself a little too much on that one. He can hit it, but not consistent.
And I've been impressed with the unselfishness, but also getting guys the ball where they can do something with it.
His court vision has been on display in this one. He's doing a tremendous job just orchestrating the offense beautifully.
Here now a chance to show you our assist of the game, and it's presented as always by State Farm.
And he sliced the D wide open with his feed. They had no chance to prevent that basket.
That's an unguardable pass, flat out. Give him credit for possessing that type of vision.
And this is it. Glad to have you along for this fourth and final quarter. So with Durant sitting on the bench, this is Mike Budenholzer's lineup. Dunn is out there with O'Neal. Then it's Plumlee. Then there's Devin Booker. And it's Jones in at the point. Shot on the wing. It's hauled in by Jackson Davis. Warriors leading by 7. Pass to Kuminga. Lays it up and banks it in. Kuminga's got the first field goal of the fourth quarter here for the Warriors. Hield against Booker. Over Hield. Pulled the shot a little up, but the bounce goes his way.
He has no deficiencies. He has no flaws in his offensive game. Booker, he's capable of dropping 30 on any given night against any given player.
To the middle, O'Neal. And he could not get that one to go. A lot of contact, and he'll go to the line for 2. Jonathan Kuminga picks one up.
And really the defense fouling there to prevent the layup, but that's exactly what you need to do.
And from undrafted to journeyman to starter, Richard, you got to admire stories like Royce O'Neal's.
It's motivational, Kevin. Just because you don't get drafted doesn't mean you can't make it to the NBA, which is exactly what O'Neal has done.
Catching up on the changes for Phoenix. Nick Richards, he's checked in for Plumlee. Kevin Durant comes in for Dunn. And Bradley Beal subbed in for Jones. Through contact, Butler puts it in.
And that tells the tale here today, guys. Throughout this game, they've been able to get the ball in tight and finish.
Donnie's checked in for the Suns. And let's head over to the sideline and catch up with David Aldridge.
Hey guys, I was able to listen to what Mike Budenholzer told his team during that timeout. He told the players, you guys are too talented to be playing this lackadaisical. Push the ball up the floor, get out on the break, and get to the fast break. Guys, we'll see if they can get it done.
Thank you, David. So he gets them both.
Just solid. Really one of the very best there is at the free throw line.
Pass to Curry. There's the triple. Rebound by the Suns.
And he didn't punish them for the weak coverage there, but they can't count on him to continue missing.
In close, Durant gets the bucket.
I love the confidence that Durant plays with. The closer he gets to the rim, the more dangerous he becomes.
Outside Butler. We're about 2 minutes into the fourth quarter in this one. Down low. And Green slams it in.
And the experience helping Green on these possessions, welcoming the chance to sink a big shot.
For 3, Booker nails the 3. So confident.
Some players shrink when the pressure's on, but he lives for these moments.
Unloads from 13. Curry can't get it to go.
That was a good look for him from mid-range, but just couldn't make the defense pay.
Dunn kicks to Beal. And over 2.5 minutes in the books here in the fourth. And there's Dunn on the assist from Beal. And the Suns lead by 1.
I like Beal's vision. Makes a great read on this pass.
Oh, nothing phases Curry.
And with a limitless jump shot, the elusive ball handling skills. Curry can get a bucket pretty much whenever he wants.
Puts it up from 17. Bounces high off the rim and drops. Booker's got 17 points here in the second half. Curry against Booker. Got it.
And you can't get a bigger bucket than that.
What a huge play, coming through when it matters most.
Here's Beal. Done outside. Now here's Beal. The tray. Offensive rebound. Dunn, wide open, he fires, knocks down the three.
I understand we're seeing some high-powered offense, but you've got to put up a little more resistance than that.
Shoot, this defense is giving me hope. The way I look, I can sign a tender and put up a few buckets on this squad.
There's 21 seconds left in the fourth quarter. Green with a screen on Booker. Misses the three, and they commit an intentional foul. We'll see another one of those so they can get into the penalty.
Yeah, you can't let them hold the ball and just milk those last seconds away.
12 seconds left in the fourth quarter, and he commits the intentional foul. He drops the first one, and that makes it a 3-point lead. Second one is good. Getting both at the line, and it's a 4-point ball game.
That ought to do it. I think any chance for a miracle comeback just went out the window with those freebies.
On its way from Curry for two. It counts.
Nice execution on the inbound. Just how you want to draw it up.
8 seconds left in the fourth quarter, and now they foul and stop the clock.
You have to foul, but I'm sure they would have liked to foul someone different.
It's the first, and that makes it a 3-point lead. And so both free throws are good, and it's a 4-point ball game. Outside Butler. A three-pointer off the mark. So it's the Suns taking the W in a close one. They didn't make it easy on themselves or their fans, but in the end, everyone's satisfied.
I mean, there were some times that momentum shifted, and especially early on, but let's give this group a lot of credit for
All right, DA, thanks again. Thank you for joining us. That'll do.
Wins have been tough to come by lately.
No doubt. That creates a little bit of added pressure, too. So the last thing a struggling team wants to do is lose to an opponent in the same situation.
Now the starting group for San Antonio. At forward, we'll see Vassell slot in next to Barnes. Castle is out there with De'Aaron Fox. And it's Wembanyama in at the pivot spot, manning the middle. Now here's Bane. Clock at 4. Shot from the wing. It's hauled in by Wembanyama.
You won't see him miss that one too many times.
Yeah, it was a great look. Sometimes they don't fall. You've just got to keep taking great shots.
Here's Fox. Drops in the layup for 2.
There's some contact there, but Fox just refuses to let that hold him back.
And it's Morant with the ball for Memphis. Stan, one of the most impressive streaks in sports history. The San Antonio Spurs, one of the smallest markets in the NBA, making 22 consecutive playoffs.
Yeah, and Brian, there's nothing that I respect more than consistent success year after year. I think it's harder than having that one great year. What San Antonio did in those years is incredible.
And they had a great sideline reporter out here, too.
Good-looking guy.
Oh!
Wow!
Yeah, just a vicious slam from Castle. You know, I have a feeling we'll see a few more of those over the next few years.
Bane surveying the D. Lets it go. Gets an open look and hits it. Bane's got 5 points.
Now, you want to get him going as soon as possible. Great way for him to start this game.
Yeah, and I'll tell you what, if he gets into a good rhythm early, watch out.
Here's Fox. Grizzlies with the rebound.
Couldn't quite line that one up. Just got to shake it off and move on to the next one.
Morant with the bucket.
Morant not afraid to get in there and play big, showing his toughness in close.
Outside Barnes. Now, if you're just tuning in, we've played about 2.5 minutes here in the first. We got a piece of it. Morant against Fox. Here's Wells. It's hauled in by Wembanyama. And Wembanyama has the ball here for the San Antonio Spurs. It's a 3-point game.
Great job drawing the foul and almost converted the shot as well.
San Antonio shooting their first free throws of the game. Both teams will make substitutions. Both free throws good from Barnes. 1:19 left to play in the first quarter. Let's go now to the sideline and catch up with Allie LaForce.
Brian, there's a lot of room for growth for the Spurs, even with their rising star, Victor Wembanyama, who said, I know it's not going to be easy. It's going to take some time before we contend for a title. I'm ready for anything and ready to sacrifice. I'm patient, but I'm not wasting time. Brian, plenty of motivation.
Chasing greatness is what they're doing, Alan. And Greg Popovich has called timeout. He wants to review the game plan. Jaren Jackson, he's checked in for Memphis. Pippen comes in for Morant. Keldon Johnson, he's checked in for San Antonio. Now Paul. That one's good for 2.
Yeah, and despite his relative lack of size, CP very crafty finishing inside.
Outside Bain. Lets it fly. Again, the Grizzlies. Good for 2 more.
Yeah, so skilled offensively. Getting the ball in his hands is generally a good idea.
Paul passes to Sohan. And we're just over 3.5 minutes into this first quarter. 5 to shoot. Wing shot on the way. And Paul gets it to go.
Easy look when the defender isn't fighting over the screen.
Yeah, it's certainly worth it to disrupt the offense. Coaches notice that extra effort.
The 3 from Bain. Drops in the 3. Bain's got 10 points in the game. And that does it for the first quarter. Grizzlies out in front, up by 4. And back to the start of the second quarter in just a moment. Hope you've enjoyed the broadcast so far. Halfway through the first half in this one. And let's quickly break down the game we've seen from Memphis.
They are looking engaged so far, especially on offense.
Yeah, and that's helped them get the lead. But we'll have to see if they can sustain this offensive output.
We've got Santi Aldama, Jackson out there with Brandon Clark. Then it's Luke Kennard, and it's Pippen in at the 1 spot. That's the group for Memphis to kick off the second quarter. Kennard outside. Pass to Jackson. Shoots over Johnson. And there are the Grizzlies with another bucket.
Terrific ball movement leading to the basket. You love to see it.
Fox for 3. The rebound by Jackson. Grizzlies lead by 4. Here's Pippen. Yet to see a basket. Jackson with it. Covered by Johnson. Lets it go from the wing. Rebound San Antonio. Right side Paul. And it's good. Fought through contact. Hit the shot and will go to the line. For San Antonio, Barnes, he's checked in for Johnson. And Castle subbed in for Champagny. Coach, when you look at the best defensive teams, what's the balance between IQ, the smarts for the game, versus effort?
Well, Brian, it's both. You know, I mean, the effort is a given. You're not going to get anything done in the game without effort. But to be a good defensive team, you have to be smart. You have to understand your opponents, their tendencies both as a team and as individuals. And if you do that, you can cover up for a lot in terms of just raw athleticism.
Keldon Johnson, he's checked in for Chris Paul. Second quarter, a little over 1.5 minutes in. Here's Castle. Here's Fox. Yes, sir! Fox finishing.
Can't lose sight of Fox or allow him to feel comfortable looking to score this close.
Grant, when you talk about De'Aaron Fox, what an exciting player.
That he is, and just now entering the prime years of his career. We've seen him make great strides the last few years, and it's scary trying to think just how much he can still improve.
That's inexcusable defense right there. You gotta contest the shot better than that.
For 3, that's it. Coming off an assist from Barnes. Fox has got 5 points now in the quarter.
Exchanging buckets from downtown. That's been a staple of tonight's game.
Yeah, sometimes you get in a shootout like this, but you just hope that you can get a stop first.
And we're just over 2.5 minutes into the second. Picked up by Sohan. Fox left side. 6 on the shot clock. From downtown. And again, it's San Antonio with a 3.
The defense gave him a little space, and he took advantage.
Timeout called. The Grizzlies.
It's time to talk this over and try to put a stop to this run.
Yeah, I like the timeout here. The coaching staff needs to get these guys regrouped and refocused.
Some changes for Memphis. Edey comes in for Clark, and it's Morant in for Pippen. Pass to Jackson. Now Bain. Outside Morant. Clock at 6. Over Castle. And Morant gets it to go on the assist from Jackson. Morant's got his second basket.
And Morant can really fill it up, especially from these in-between areas.
Wembanyama with it. Inside. Here's Castle. And that one is hammered home.
His hang time on the rim puts a sweet cherry on top, B.A.
It's a close game, and those displays of explosiveness can jumpstart a team. And Morant laces the triple.
Yeah, Morant showing a bit of confidence knocking down that 3.
Paul looking over the floor. Pass to Wembanyama. Over Edey. And no good. Trying to get that one to fall. And we're through the first half of play here in what's been a good one. Memphis ahead, up by 1. Stay with us, folks. We'll be back just after halftime to get the third quarter started. And after a fairly even first couple of quarters, this second half could turn out to be a great one, as both teams trying to gain an edge. Boy, you gotta like what we're seeing from Desmond Bane.
Through the first 2 quarters, he's been on fire. Explosive offensive performance.
Yeah, and in terms of slowing him down, I think they're going to have to change things up. Give him some different looks.
Here's who Greg Popovich is starting the second half with. At forward, we'll see Vassell slot in next to Barnes. De'Aaron Fox is out there with Castle, and it's Wembanyama in at the 5, roaming the paint. We'll coach one of the more electric players in the NBA, Ja Morant.
Yeah, that's for sure, Brian. High-flying, acrobatic at the rim, just a supreme athlete, and he is without a doubt one of the most exciting players this league has to offer.
Back to Morant. Pass to Edey. Second shot opportunity. The rebound by Victor Wembanyama. And Wembanyama has the ball here for the Spurs. They trail by 1. Barnes. Oh, and a vicious dunk by Barnes.
A solid distributor. Good to see the rookie Castle finds his open teammates like this.
Gives us a chance to catch up with Allie LaForce.
Victor Wembanyama is looking to make the Spurs a contender. He said, my hunger is bigger than ever to win and compete. I can get so much better, and this is what I'm trying to do every game, every week, and every month. There's no need to be frustrated. I keep my long-term goals in mind.
Ah, passion and patience. Good stuff, Allie. Thank you. First minute and a half of basketball played here in the third quarter. Now here's Vassell. Hasn't gotten one to fall yet. Fox outside. 5 on the clock. Over Morant. And there are the Spurs Spurs with another bucket.
Yeah, Fox is going off. I mean, he's gotten the ball on offense, and he's been relentless.
Jackson outside. Back to Morant. Pass to Bain. A minute 58 left to play in the third quarter. And again, it's Memphis with a three. Stan, in this league, the opportunity always exists to make a name for yourself.
It certainly does, Brian. And guys that maybe haven't gotten their opportunity, if they're ready when they get it, then they're going to burst onto the scene, and they'll no longer be under the radar guys. Look at a guy like Jalen Brunson, second-round pick, bench guy in Dallas for a long time, and then now an all-star.
Back to Morant. And count that. 2 points and a chance for one more at the line.
Yeah, teams try to get physical with Morant, but he shows exceptional body control off the contact.
And he'll be shooting his first free throw. Aldama's checked in for Memphis. And San Antonio with a change here, too. Sohan's checked in for Vassell. Pass to Castle. We've got 1:08 left to play in the third quarter of basketball. Floats one up. Count the basket and the foul. It's on Desmond Bain.
And what strength by Castle. A tough-nosed guard who knows how to score through contact.
Keldon Johnson, he's checked in for San Antonio. Ball comes in for Fox. Memphis leading. And here's Morant. He's got 12. Takes a three. It's hauled in by Wembanyama. Wembanyama's got 4 rebounds in the game. A little under 3.5 minutes off the clock now in the third quarter. Lets the three fly. Wemby showing off the range.
And you've got to worry about Wembanyama everywhere. He puts a defense to the test.
Outside Bain. Paul against Morant. Soft touch off the glass. Morant's got 7 points here in the quarter.
Assertive move. You can tell the game's heating up a bit.
Outside Paul. Here's Wembanyama. No good on the buzzer beater. Third quarter comes to a close, and a battle brings it to a tie. And we've got more action coming your way. And it's time now to bring you our State Farm assist of the game.
Yeah, just shredding the defense with that feed. Zero chance to stop that.
Now that is an elite level dish. What a great pass.
Man, I know I speak for all of us when I say I can't wait to see what kind of finish awaits us here in the fourth quarter. Santi Aldama out there with Brandon Clark. Then it's Desmond Bain, and it's Pippen in at the 1. That's the lineup in the game for Memphis. Back to Sohan. Fox against Bain. Here's the floater. Got a hand on it. Aldama outside. Count it, and 1. He'll have a chance at a three-point play. It's going to go on Jeremy Sohan. So both teams changing it up here. Spurs trail by 3. Fox with the ball. Outside Barnes. Pass to Castle. From deep. Grizzlies with the rebound. Outside Bain. And again, it's Memphis missing.
Yeah, and the defense has really got to tighten up on him. I mean, he's just too dangerous from the three-point line.
Here's Fox, and he drives in. The rebound by Jackson.
I mean, come on. That's a shot you expect him to make.
Outside Morant. Here's Edey. He's guarded by Barnes. Edey, that's good.
In crunch time, trying to get the foul, the bucket, or both.
And Greg Popovich has called timeout. No doubt he's going to utilize the opportunity to make sure they're all on the same page here. All right, let's get a report from Allie.
Well, over the break, I listened in on Greg Popovich's huddle, and Coach had a simple message for their team saying, hey, we're right there. Let's start with a stop. Knock down a couple shots, and we'll be up. Sometimes the best instructions are the basic ones. BA?
All right, Allie, thanks once again.
This continues to be a battle. The lead is within reach.
Yeah, this is definitely a close one. Let's see if they have enough in the tank to take the lead here.
Outside Bain from the arc. Good, and the setup by Morant. And the Grizzlies lead by 6.
The way Morant sets up his teammates is as good as any guard in this league.
Fox against Morant. The 15-footer. Fox, that's good. Fox has got 10 points here in the second half.
Oh, Fox doesn't shy away from important possessions. He wants to be the man for this team.
Pass to Jackson. Here's Wells. Here's Edey. Covered by Wembanyama. Down to 5 on the shot clock. Memphis needs to get off a shot. And here's Morant outside. And another 3 from Memphis.
They are unconscious from outside. And so far, the defense has had no answer.
Look, when the 3 is falling like this, there's not a whole lot you can do defensively.
Fox, that's good.
Oh, that's a big bucket. Putting the offense on his shoulders right there.
Fox against Morant. Ooh, Morant battling inside.
I mean, just an agile move by Morant down low, working around the contact and getting it to go.
And he lobs it up to the rim. Oh, stolen by Morant. 54 seconds left in the fourth quarter. Oh, it's blocked by Wembanyama.
Every moment counts here. They have got to get moving.
And they have to play fast, but also smart. Every possession counts.
No fear in this young man. We're already getting a sense of Wembanyama's killer instinct.
And Morant gets double teamed. Stolen by Vassell.
Picture-perfect execution on the double team. No problem stripping the ball away.
Barnes, no good. And it's Morant with the ball for the Memphis Grizzlies. Leading by 5. And he commits the intentional foul. Good on the first. And that increases the lead to 6. Second one is good. Getting both at the line. And it's a 7-point game.
Taking care of business at the line.
Timeout.
Converting on all those free throws helps them build this lead.
Time called here. San Antonio decides to talk it over. And we've got 28 seconds left in the game. Six seconds separating the shot and game clocks. And it's good. And now they trail by just 4.
Someone who embraces big moments. De'Aaron Fox, huge points.
14 foul.
And he cannot get the first one to drop. Tough one to miss.
John Morant taking 2 shots.
That's good. Going 1 of 2 from the line. And that puts him up 5. We've got 22 seconds left to play in the fourth quarter of this one. Here's Fox. The rebound by Edey. And an intentional foul right there.
Second personal foul. 15 foul.
First free throw is good. And that increases the lead to 6.
Taking 2 shots.
And he's unable to get the second one. Pass to Castle. Wembanyama up top, defended by Jackson. Fox for 3. That shot, no good. So Memphis wins it. I'm sure they would have preferred a blowout victory, but a win's a win.
And so true, but you have to credit the crowd for giving them such a big boost toward the end.
Among the best defensive squads in the NBA, this figures to be a low-scoring affair.
But it should be an entertaining one, Kevin. And if you're a fan of high-intensity, high-energy defense, there's a lot to love about this matchup.
Now the opening lineup for the Oklahoma City Thunder. The 4 and the 5, the lengthy pair of Holmgren and Hartenstein. Gilgeous-Alexander runs things with Dort to his side. And it's Williams at the 3 slot. And so it's the Suns getting on the board first. Hartenstein with the screen on Booker. And a wide open look for Gilgeous-Alexander. Tried to come right back with the 3 of his own. It's no good. Now let's send it over to David Aldridge, who is able to talk with Mike Budenholzer.
And he knows his team has its hands full going up against Shai Gilgeous-Alexander. Coach said Shai is one of the best in the league when it comes to scoring off the bounce. And when he's not scoring, he's kicking it out to an open teammate. So we have to make sure our rotations are quick. We'll see how the defense responds, Kevin.
Thanks so much, David. Now, here's Gilgeous-Alexander. Knocks down the 3 ball.
Shai Gilgeous-Alexander is so dangerous in pick and roll. He's going to keep you off balance because he can score it or facilitate.
Doris, Shai Gilgeous-Alexander has a chance to go down as one of the greatest Canadian basketball players ever.
Kevin, that is a bold statement when you consider that the great Steve Nash, 2-time MVP and one of the best passers in the history of the game, is of Canadian descent. But this guy, Shai Gilgeous-Alexander, is putting together quite the resume. Let's just hope he can sustain that stardom.
And Durant gets it to go.
Well, capitalizing on the interior, Kevin Durant is a handful if he's got position.
Gilgeous-Alexander finds Holmgren. Here's Hartenstein, defended by Richards. Dort against Beal. Dort passes to Holmgren. 5 to shoot. Oklahoma City needs to get off a shot. And here's Gilgeous-Alexander outside. It's good on the putback.
That is really good work there on the offensive glass.
We're just about 2 minutes into the first quarter. And Booker kicks to Durant. Back to Booker. Sinks that one from the post. Booker's got 5.
Boy, just tremendous focus from Devin Booker on the interior. It matters not if he's facing size. Look out.
Gilgeous-Alexander passes to Dort. And Gilgeous-Alexander the bucket on the assist by Dort. Gilgeous-Alexander's got his 2nd bucket of the game to go. And timeout is called by Mike Budenholzer. He wants to make some adjustments to the game plan, clearly. Some changes for Phoenix. Royce O'Neal's checked in for Dunn, and Tyus Jones subbed in for Beal. And Oklahoma City also making a switch. Wallace is checked in. Now here's Booker. He's got 5. Count it. He has 7.
Sharpshooter from anywhere on the floor. Booker's release and form, it's so mechanically sound.
And with this core of the Suns, you know, Greg, you never know who is going to initiate the offense for them.
And that can cause problems at times, Kevin. Can run you into issues keeping the ball moving. Turnovers can be their Achilles heel as well.
Yep, that one goes in there.
Kevin Durant plays with great pace. He never allows the defense to speed him up. Just a pretty pull-up jumper.
Pass to Holmgren. Good on the 3-point shot.
And he's not going to miss that sort of an opportunity from deep.
And we're approaching about 3.5 minutes played in the first quarter. And Booker puts up a deep 3. Trying to answer back, but that 3 is off the mark. Wallace outside. To the paint. Here's Hartenstein. Defended by Richard. So they take the lead.
Pick works well there. Not much resistance from the D.
It takes incredible effort to stay connected to the hip of the offensive player. You've got to want to work.
Here's Booker, and it's Phoenix scoring again.
Well, you love the activity out there. What a play. This guy is busy on the offensive end.
He beat the buzzer!
Delivery at the buzzer. That is beautifully done.
Oh, beats the buzzer from way down court. These fans are stunned.
And at the end of one, both teams putting up some points. Oklahoma City out in front. They lead by a bucket. Let's take a quick break now, and then it's up. And it's been a pretty even game here after 1 quarter of play. All right, well, a look at how the points have been generated so far. Scoring breakdown for the Thunder.
They've looked to fire as much as possible from outside the arc, and so far they are hitting at a high clip.
And their assist total also impressive early, creating with the pass and playing for teammates.
So the Thunder 5 right now. Gilgeous-Alexander out there with Wallace. Then it's Aaron Wiggins. Then it's Williams. And it's Caruso in at the small forward position. Here's Gilgeous-Alexander. That one falls. Gilgeous-Alexander's got the lead up to 2 now for Oklahoma City.
That's just concentration from Shai Gilgeous-Alexander. This guy's accustomed to big-time defense.
Wallace against Beal. Over Wallace. Beal can't get it to go.
Well, they'll be happy with that look, even though it didn't fall.
I think expect them to go back to it because that's the kind of shot this offense is designed to generate.
One-on-one here. O'Neal dishes to Jones. Pass to Plumlee. Beal with it. And he lobs it up toward the rim, and it's slammed in by Plumlee. Well, Doris, both you and I had the honor of being in that 2020 bubble in Florida. Any memories from Orlando?
I think, Kev, just how unique the setting was, and I have to give some props to the players. No fans, no normalcy, away from their families for extended periods, and yet they were able to lock in and give us some incredible moments.
Tries again. A kick out to O'Neal. Drills it from outside.
Taking back the lead once more. Give these teams credit. Man, they are battling.
Neither team willing to give an inch, and neither able to seize the momentum. This has been a fascinating one to watch.
Yes, that goes in. Gilgeous-Alexander's got 4 points now in the quarter.
Well, that's SGA in a nutshell right there. Quickness, length, guile, finishing on the interior.
So for the Suns, Kevin Durant, he's checked in for Royce O'Neal. Dunn comes in for Beal, and it's Devin Booker in for Jones. And a new group getting ready for Oklahoma City. Hartenstein, he's checked in for Williams. Chad Holmgren comes in for Aaron Wiggins. Williams, he's checked in for Alex Caruso. And it's Dort in for Wallace. You know, you talk about a foundational piece. To start his career, Devin Booker toiled through, what, Doris, a half a decade of losing in Phoenix.
It was all of that, Kevin, but what I admired most is through all of that losing, he never stopped working. And the losing never stopped bothering him. He never got comfortable with it. Now, all of a sudden, other players see his talent, they want to join him, and it's a much more competitive basketball team.
Dunn finds Booker. It's Chet Holmgren with the rebound.
Listen, he knows he should have made that shot. We'll see if they can work it back to him in that same area.
Gilgeous-Alexander against Booker. And it's Gilgeous-Alexander missing. Here's Durant. Not wasting any time and taking the shot and knocking it down. KD's got 6.
KD's shot selection is always on point. You want to concede the mid-range, he's more than willing to take it.
Holmgren wide open. Nailed from three-point land. Guys, 7 times the lead has changed hands here now.
Yeah, and that number should easily top double figures before it's over.
Durant in the corner. And that one clearly a foul. Gets the whistle and 2 shots coming up. That one on Holmgren.
Now, Kevin Durant is such a difficult check, right? You've got to guard against the shot, and this is where he can draw contact and make it so difficult.
Nick Richards, he's checked in for Phoenix. Bradley Beal comes in for Allen. And a switcher also for Oklahoma City. Alex Caruso, he's checked in for Gilgeous-Alexander. Just 1 second between the shot clock and game clock. Holmgren the pass to Hartenstein. His 3-pointers off the mark. Booker outside from deep three-point territory. And he got that one up in time, but doesn't go in. And some good action through the first 2 quarters as we reach halftime. Thunder lead by 1. And now we'll send it over to David Aldridge, who is standing by. Thanks for the great interview, David. And we'll be back for the 3rd quarter of basketball following halftime. And we've got second half action for you. Thus far, a pretty evenly contested game. Shai Gilgeous-Alexander really making a difference here.
And how about the amount he's contributing in the scoring column through 2 quarters? He has been terrific.
And one would expect that the defense made some adjustments at halftime, but he has the ability to answer right back.
Deadly backcourt pair of Booker and Beal. Dunn is out there with Durant, and it's Richards in at the pivot spot, manning the middle. So that's the lineup on the floor for the Suns. And that one's good. Durant.
Boy, no hesitation right there. You see Kevin Durant assertive on the offensive end.
Well, the ascension of Jalen Williams, Doris, has been swift and very fun to watch.
Oh, absolutely, Kevin. He became very quickly in his 2nd season a number 2 option and, frankly, borderline 1A option. And it's not just his offensive game, Kevin. This guy has become a stout defender. He's got the perfect NBA frame, and he fits in personality-wise.
Let's check in with our reporter, David Aldridge.
Kevin, thank you. Jalen Williams is a do-it-all dynamo for the Thunder. Coach Mark Daigneault said, we've cross-matched him onto centers. He'll shift him to a point guard. It's hard to explain how impactful that is for you. You have a great offensive player that you're also moving all over the lineup. Kevin?
DA, the versatility. That is pretty special.
Timeout.
And Mike Budenholzer has called a timeout. And coach has decided they need a moment to talk things over. Seconds now into the second half. And Booker kicks to Durant. Beal deciding where to go with it. Shot clock at 6. Uses the glass to finish the layup.
Boy, that is just tremendous concentration from Bradley Beal. Defense all over him, no problem.
Outside Williams. Back to Gilgeous-Alexander. Beyond the arc. The rebound by Richards. And so Booker will bring it up for the Suns. Trailing by 2. Booker taking the hit.
Well, you see how confident Devin Booker is down low. Doesn't even think twice about looking to score in there.
Outside, Dort. Williams against Dunn. Now here's Holmgren from the arc. Phoenix has gone 3 of 6 tonight when they've let it fly from downtown. And Chet Holmgren's been a great player from day one, Doris. What do you like most about his game?
I don't know which aspect to pick. This guy is a great rim protector. He can shoot the basketball from three-point territory and with great range from 3. But maybe my favorite aspect is the competitive toughness he brings on a nightly basis. This guy makes easy work getting through the lane. No one getting in Lou Dort's way on that one. Smart decision.
Booker outside. Good D by Gilgeous-Alexander. The Thunder with the lead. Pass to Holmgren. And he uses the glass on the layup. Holmgren's got 11 points.
And looking to get stronger, Holmgren fights through the bump. Tons of time for him to grow into that frame.
And here's KD for 3. And again, it's the Suns missing. The Thunder leading by 4. Holmgren finds Gilgeous-Alexander. Chalk up 2 there. He's got 15.
Yeah, teams will try to get physical with SGA, but make sure you understand that wiry frame is big-time strong.
6-second difference between shot and game play. Back to Booker. It's Durant on the wing. A 3-ball. Oh, the Suki smooth 3 from KD.
Well, for a big man, his stroke is just beautiful, and because of the height, it's so hard to challenge.
Gilgeous-Alexander with it. 15 points in the game. No good on the last second attempt there. It's still anybody's game as we've reached the end of 3. Thunder out in front. They're up by 3. And how about a look at today's State Farm assist of the game?
And he may not be known as a pass-first guy playing out of the 2-guard spot, but he shows here that he can dole out an assist or 2 when he needs to.
Well, having multiple playmakers on the floor makes you a much tougher team to defend.
And with 3 quarters behind us, we start the 4th quarter in what is still anybody's ballgame. And Oklahoma City, looking who they've got to start the 4th quarter. Wiggins is out there with Alex Caruso. Then there's Shai Gilgeous-Alexander. Then there's Wallace, and it's Williams at the center. For 3, Booker, another 3 for Phoenix.
You've got to be there on the catch if Devin Booker gets an opportunity from the perimeter. This guy too good a shooter.
It's Gilgeous-Alexander with the drive. He gets that one.
And that was the right call. When you need a basket, go to the guys you trust the most.
Well, you've got to earn trust and equity by making shots. Nice delivery there.
Jones in the post. Gilgeous-Alexander covering. On the basket by Jones.
And you want him taking big shots for you in big moments. That one was as easy as it gets.
Boy, when it's this close, you try not to give up these kinds of buckets. Boy, you got to do better defensively.
On the wing, Gilgeous-Alexander. Defended by Jones. It's stolen by Jones. Here's Booker. Oh, the break finished off by Devin Booker.
Case in point of running the floor well in transition. Yet another way Booker can beat you.
And Mark Daigneault calls timeout. He's very aware of the timing here and the significance of getting things squared away with his team. Phoenix making some changes. Nick Richards, he's checked in for Plumlee. Durant comes in for Royce O'Neal. And Beal subbed in for Tyus Jones. And a new group in here for the Thunder. Hartenstein, he's checked in for Williams. Holmgren comes in for Aaron Wiggins. Williams, he's checked in for Alex Caruso. And it's Dort in for Wallace.
Okay, might be young, but that's a grown man finish from Mr. Holmgren. Right on the defense.
Free throw drops for Holmgren.
Well, this is why you run your offense through him in important situations. You know he's going to deliver.
Back to Booker. And he's fouled pretty hard on that shot, but he's got the chance to pick up the points at the line.
Yeah, Devin Booker, shiftiness, gets himself into the paint, so aggressive that it pays off.
Both free throws good from Booker.
You want to contest this guy's shot, but you absolutely don't want to send him to the line. He will make you pay.
Gilgeous-Alexander, a screen on done. That bucket in no time at all. 8 points here for Jalen Williams.
Such a clutch shooter. This guy lives for these kinds of moments and delivers.
A drive by Booker. And he gets the basket. Officials blowing the whistle, so a chance at the line for one more.
It's one thing to know your team counts on you to deliver big buckets. It's another to take that responsibility and run with it. Go ahead, Mr. Booker.
Yeah, how about the bucket to tie with the D just all over him? The free throw to give them the lead. Just a fantastic play all around.
Boy, that's one he wishes he could have back, especially against soft defense.
Durant, a tad short, but it's good off the front iron. And now a 3-point Suns lead.
Kevin Durant calmly steps into that shot with the game hanging in the balance. Love it.
That one drops for him. Gilgeous-Alexander's got 19 points.
SGA, that's Shai Gilgeous-Alexander to you. Big time clutch delivery.
Steps back and shoots. Shot's good by Booker. And the Suns lead by 3.
Looking to get stops late, that kind of defense ain't gonna cut it.
That's unacceptable. The hustle and focus on that end is not there for either side.
And this is SGA's role. He's out here to score and score often.
Booker against Gilgeous-Alexander. It falls.
Oh, you just love seeing a player with absolutely no fear.
To me, more often than not, when you attack, good things happen.
Got a hand on it. It's Beal on the wing. With some arc. Here's Richards. And foul on the shot, so he'll get a chance at the line.
You know, I love how he absorbs the foul and still had a chance to knock that one down.
And so he drops them both. It's a 5-point game.
Yeah, 2-possession game now after knocking both of those down.
Hartenstein with the screen on Beal. Dort attacking. Outside for Gilgeous-Alexander. Crafty move. It drops. What a beautiful shot to bring him to within 3.
The quiet confidence, the ruthless execution. You need a big-time bucket. Shea is on time.
That's right. No other option but to foul and hope for some misses.
First free throw is good, and that gives them a 4-point cushion. And he hits both free throws here. So now it's a 5-point game. Now a timeout called by Oklahoma City. They're trailing by 5. What do you think Coach's focus is going to be here?
Yeah, trying to get back in this thing, they need a score.
They need to score, and they need to do it quickly, but it is still possible here.
Gilgeous-Alexander passes to Hartenstein. Nobody near Williams. Yes! And he has brought them to within 2 points.
And I like how he draws the attention on the inside and then the nice little kick out in rhythm for the jumper. No choice but the foul there, but he's probably the last guy you want to see on the line.
He hits the first one, and that makes it a 3-point lead. Second one is good. Hitting both at the line, and it's a 4-point ball game.
Those free throws are the nail in the coffin, guys.
Holmgren the pass to Williams. Misses the 3. And they need to stop the clock, so there's a foul.
Third personal foul. Team is in the penalty.
Gets the first, and that puts them up by 5. And so both free throws are good, and it's a 6-point ball game. So the Suns win it. It was a fantastic ball game, and they did a great job making sure it didn't get away from them late.
Yeah, I mean, they faced some challenges, but really held firm when they needed to. On both ends, and just effective.
Much appreciated, David. And that's going to do it tonight, folks, for our
tonight with a fair share of veterans on their rosters, Brent.
Yeah, a lot of guys coming into this one, BA, just ready for what the game offers up. They have young guys that are watching and getting experience from observation. But the guys on the court tonight, they're going to understand where it is that this game in a 6-minute stretch can be taken advantage of, and that could be the difference in the win.
The starters for the Golden State Warriors. Curry and Pods make up the backcourt. Moody is out there with Butler, and it's Green in at the 5. Now here's Moody. And here's Butler outside. Nails it from beyond the arc.
I don't think there's a moment on the floor that Jimmy Butler does not feel the utmost confidence.
And now we'll go to Allie LaForce, who had a chance to talk with Tyronn Lue.
I asked him outright how he planned to deal with Steph Curry. How does anyone deal with him? Coach joked. He went on to say, we'll try to contest every shot and chase him off the arc, with emphasis on try. Not easy to solve a problem with no good solution, I guess, BA.
Great work, Allie. Thanks. And it's hammered home by Green.
This is where Draymond's speed becomes a huge advantage as he gets off the pick and roll and guys can't keep up with him.
Brent, you could hit the 3 back in your day, and no doubt Stephen Curry is the best three-point shooter in league history. What makes him so good from deep?
To me, BA, it comes down to the way that Steph goes about his habits in practice. If you ever watch footage of him in pregame warm-ups or in the offseason, there is so much variability in what he does in terms of preparing his feet and hands to shoot the basketball. There's no one that practices the way that Steph does, and there's no one that produces the way that he does either. Smart shot selection from Curry, just finding a gap in the defense.
Leonard inside. Butler covering. Shot by Leonard, no good.
That's the shot you hope for. Right at the rim, just couldn't capitalize.
Pass to Curry. Pajemski with it. And there's the drive. The kick out, Curry. And that one's good. And Green with the assist. Curry's got 5.
A good strategy here from the coaching staff. Put the ball in Curry's hands and see what happens. Usually ends up being pretty good.
Leonard for 3. Sinks it from distance. Leonard's gotten his second bucket.
These teams are finding the range, showing a lot of confidence.
It seems like they're going to find out who can make the deepest threes. Right now it's a shootout.
Curry, no good. The Clippers have gone 3 of 5 here in the opening quarter. Leonard on the wing. There's a minute 12 left in the first quarter of the game. He's off on that one. Now here's Butler, defended by Dunn. Moody from outside. Sends it home from three-point land.
You don't want to let him get into a rhythm from out there.
Here's Leonard. Banked it in off the glass. Give him 8.
Kawhi's got that broad build and those long arms. It can be pretty easy for him to find those kind of shots.
Outside Pajemski. Pass to Curry. Green, a screen. Back to Butler. Just 5 on the clock. He hits it just before the shot clock expires.
And Butler just taking that motion right through contact.
Outside Harden. Pass to Leonard. Now Powell. It's good.
Nice move by Norman Powell down there, finding a way around the defense.
Here's Curry. Over Harden. He hits the back iron and sinks it. Curry's got 7.
I love this approach. Getting him involved early, and it's already paying off.
Well, he's going to just keep going now. That's early confidence for him.
Well, we've seen some great shots in the first quarter. No shortage of offense. The Warriors on top, up by 5. And we'll... And thanks again for tuning in. If you're just joining us, we've played through 1 quarter of action so far. And a look now at how the offensive approach has been going here so far for the Warriors.
Well, they found a groove, and it's from distance, so knocking them down from the three-point land never hurts.
Well, not only that, but you love how unselfish they've been to start this game. That's going to get all the guys in a great flow and feeling good. So moving that ball around and scoring off assists, it's a nice way to play.
It's Jones at power forward with Zubats at center. Bogdan Bogdanovic is out there with Ben Simmons. And it's Coffey in at the small forward position. That's who's out there for the Clippers.
That's a pretty soft touch for Bogdanovic, trying to do some damage on the inside now.
Well, Brent, this is the 8th season for Bogdan Bogdanovic. He's as steady as a metronome, man.
No, the thing, B.A., I don't think guys appreciate him as much as they should in that off-guard position. He is gritty and competitive. He can shoot the ball. He's willing to take big shots. And I love the pace and competitiveness he plays with.
Pass to Jackson Davis. Payton with it. Outside Curry. Oh, Curry! A sick triple!
I mean, he's like a magician how quickly he gets that shot off. Was it ever there?
Now Zubats. Second quarter of action, about a minute and a half played. Simmons against Curry, and that's good. His first bucket of the game.
This is where Simmons is most comfortable shooting from. Once he's this deep, feed him.
Curry passes to Payton. Back to Curry. Launches it from deep. It's rebounded by Zubats. For Los Angeles, they've gone 3 of 3 to begin the second. Coffee can't get it to go. The Warriors have gotten only 1 of 4 shots to go in. Pass to Curry. Now here's Jackson Davis. No made baskets yet. Jackson Davis a screen, and he lobs it up. Grant, we're starting to see more players throwing alley-oops to themselves off the backboard. Did you ever do that?
In practice, maybe, but although I had some leaping ability early on, I never had the audacity to do it in a real game.
For the Clippers, Leonard's checked in for Zubats. Dunn comes in for Bogdanovich, and it's Harden in for Ben Simmons. And a new group getting ready for the Warriors. Draymond Green, he's checked in for Jackson Davis. Jimmy Butler comes in for Kuminga. Moody's checked in for Payton. And it's Brandon Pajimski in for Hield.
He didn't need to fade back. No one in his face, but he buried it anyway.
Outside Butler. 1:16 left in the second. And the basket by Curry.
And Curry's found his groove out there, and that's a scary thought.
Clippers trail by 5. All right, let's check in with Allie LaForce.
Brian, the Warriors play a unique style predicated on passing and cutting off the ball. Stephen Curry said the main goal is to just force the defense to make as many decisions as you can. So with all that ball movement and body movement, they're going to mess up at some point. Brian?
Well, it helps having a weapon like Stephen Curry. Thanks, Allie. Harden against Curry. Wow, Curry takes the hit and finishes inside.
Well, right now, Steph is just toying with the defense, and it feels like he is the puppeteer in this basketball game.
Harden, the pass to Coffee. Leonard outside. The 3 is up. Hits the 3-pointer. Leonard's got 13.
That's just tremendous scoring instinct. So fun to watch him work in the half court.
Now 8 seconds separating the 2 clocks. Here's Green, and it's hammered home by Green.
For all the things that Draymond does, when he gets dunks, it makes him even more excitable.
Here's Leonard. Leonard just muscles his way in.
I love the aggressiveness. He's been on fire the entire first half and continues to strike while the iron's hot.
And here's Curry. Fires the 3. And he can't get that one. Stephen Curry getting it done for the Warriors. Hit a couple from downtown this quarter. More 2K action in just a moment. And we're halfway through this one. Plenty of basketball left in a game that's been a fairly even one. Stephen Curry having a dominant impact in this game.
Through the first 2 quarters and change, his perimeter shooting continues to be spot on.
Yeah, you would hope the defense at least would start to consider creeping up on him just a little bit.
And so in the game for the Warriors, Curry and Pons make up the backcourt. Draymond Green is out there with Butler, and it's Moody in at the 3.
Tough to contest that one. Draymond went right up into a one-piece shooting motion.
It's so interesting, Grant. Younger fans may not realize the Clippers had a lot of rough seasons early on.
Well, you know, B.A., that's one way to put it. You know, in their first 27 years in L.A., they only made the playoffs 4 times. But things have definitely changed. Owners have changed, and now they're postseason regulars in the league.
And despite his injury history, Kawhi still has the ability to take over games, Brent.
Yeah, does it feel, B.A., that Kawhi sometimes is even more patient and more deliberate in the way he delivers in games? I think he's the type of talent that can slow himself and the game down at his will and still be a lockdown defender.
Outside Curry. There's the 3. The Clippers grab the miss.
Yeah, and the defense has really got to tighten up on him. I mean, he's just too dangerous from the 3-point line.
Leonard passes to Powell. for the tie. On target from range. Powell's got 5 now.
They've really picked up the energy level and have willed themselves back into this game.
Well, they didn't really have a choice at the position that they were. They had to fight hard. They've gotten that. They've outworked the other team. Just fighting tonight.
Pass to Curry. Green, a screen. And Curry is good for 3. He's got 18.
Well, the moment that ball went through on the other end, you could see Steph wanting the ball back, and of course he did it. That's the answer.
Now Leonard over Butler. Leonard can't get it to go.
That's a shot he'd like back. He's usually going to make those.
Pass to Curry. From deep. And the Warriors with another 3.
Exactly what every offense needs. Shooters who can force the defense to extend.
Oh, there's no doubt he's a legitimate threat from downtown, and he's demonstrating that in this game.
Leonard with the ball. 17 points in the game. Zubac with a screen on Butler. Oh, there's the alley. Out of bounds, it'll go to the Warriors.
Miscommunication oftentimes leads to turnovers. That's something they'll want to discuss.
And the Clippers making a change here. Jones is checked in. The Warriors also with a sub. Payton's checked in for Moody. And here's Curry for 3. Powell pulls it in. And it's Powell with the ball for the Clippers. 6-point game. Harden to pass to Leonard. A minute 15 left in the third. Knocks it down from distance. Leonard's got 20.
And you know he's so good coming off the pick and roll, but what do you have to take away? There's so many ways Leonard can hurt you offensively.
A chance here to catch up with Allie from the sideline.
Jimmy Butler's such an all-around player. He said, I don't need to be a 40-point scorer. My role is to impact winning. I just control what I can control in the end, play the right way, stay aggressive, and do whatever it takes to get my team the win. And Brian, he is good at his job.
Well, playoff Jimmy is a real thing, whether he'll admit it or not.
And how about Powell just coming back and taking on the challenge, answering the call?
Third quarter action, and just under 3.5 minutes have passed. Pass to Curry. Back to Pajemski. Launches it. And the Warriors with another 3.
Oh, you gotta love the back and forth, showing real confidence at the arc.
Yeah, both teams finding ways to the three-point line and trying to take advantage from distance.
Zubac, screen. Leonard for 3. That one won't go. Shooting 7 for 11 now. And here's Payton. Back to Pajemski. Butler passes to Curry. Launches a 3. What a play! He drains it at the buzzer!
The defense has to be besides themselves there. Terrific shot to close out the quarter by him.
And so it's the Golden State Warriors. They have a nice 9-point cushion at the end of the quarter. Getting lots of great looks, shooting it well. That's why they're up. Back to the game after this break. And this is it. Glad to have you along for this fourth quarter. Clippers trail by 9. Kawhi Leonard out there with Derrick Jones. Then there's Amir Coffey. Then there's Bogdan Bogdanovic. And it's done in at the point guard position. So that's the lineup on the floor for the Clippers. 6 to shoot. Here's Leonard. Oh, and he got fouled on his way up. He'll head to the line to shoot 2. Obviously, everyone knows about the defense of Kawhi Leonard. But Grant, his shooting is overlooked.
Yeah, you know, he's at about 40% from 3 for his career. You combine that with his wing defense, you get a one-of-one player capable of carrying a team.
Just think of how much of a difference Kawhi Leonard is for this team. When he's healthy, he is an absolute force.
Here's Curry. Rebounded by Dunn. Los Angeles has gone 6 of 8 from the three-point line in this matchup. Leonard with the ball. Now guarded by Curry. Here's Dunn. Off target with the 3. The Warriors lead by 7. Just over a minute played here in the 4th. Pass to Jackson Davis. Outside Kuminga. Curry against Bogdanovich. Fires for 3. Curry, no good. Well, Los Angeles shooting at a fantastic 68% from the floor. Jones with a screen on Payton. Here's Leonard. Dunn outside. Yes, and it's Leonard with the assist that time. Dunn's gotten himself going with a triple, his first basket of the game. And Steve Kerr calls timeout. He's looking to make some very important adjustments here.
And things are always changing throughout a game. Teams have to adjust on the fly.
And timeouts are a wonderful opportunity to just settle in and recollect the thoughts of your entire team. Not just the guys playing, but the entire team.
And the Warriors making a change here. Draymond Green, he's checked in for Jackson Davis. Jimmy Butler comes in for Kuminga. Moody's checked in for Payton. And it's Brandon Podziemski in for Hield. A moment to hear from Allie LaForce.
During that break, Coach Steve Kerr had some advice for the team. He applauded their shooting and their shot selection, saying, "We're taking the right threes, not forcing anything. Keep doing that, and they'll continue to fall." Makes the game easy, doesn't it?
Thank you for that, Allie. Here's Leonard. That's too easy for Leonard.
And Kawhi Leonard will gladly take that look.
The Warriors lead by 4.
2 minutes remaining in the game. 2 minutes.
A minute 58 left to play in the 4th quarter. Curry from deep three-point land. The Clippers grab the miss. Now Leonard. From 7. The claw slashing his way inside.
Leonard doesn't shy away from these moments, embracing his role as a leader for his team.
Here's Curry. Uses the glass on the layup. Curry's got 26.
What worked from Steph Curry gets open and makes it look easy. Wow.
Butler against Leonard. Ooh, good work defensively by Butler.
He gets a lot of points right there at the rim, but the defense determined not to give up the easy deuce there.
And the shot's good.
The defenders are trying to keep pace with Jimmy Butler, but there's enough space for him to spot the rim and knock it down.
Leonard passes to Dunn. Yep, it finally drops after rolling around the rim.
And coming down the stretch, you just can't afford that type of defensive breakdown.
Yeah, breakdowns like this are only going to hurt you moving forward and late in the game. Establish some trust and make the defense come together.
Curry with the Houdini act inside.
You know he's going to have the ball, and then you feel he's going to come through. He did it there.
Here's Leonard. And a miss there off the inbound. And the Warriors with possession here. Their biggest lead of the game was 9. Curry against Harden. Curry, no good. What a huge trip here.
Absolutely. You can feel the energy in this arena.
Oh, he drained it from downtown.
Oh, can you say important bucket by Harden? James always wants the ball in these moments. Love it.
He drops the first one, and that gives him a 4-point cushion. So he goes 2 for 2 at the line, and it's a 5-point game.
Perfect from the line. It's now a 2-possession game.
And timeout called by Ty Lue. He was quite emphatic, demanding the timeout, clearly wanting to address strategy with his team. 2 seconds separating the shot clock and the game clock. Zubac passes to Leonard, and it's in. What a beautiful shot. Brings him within 3.
And as a defender, you are left somewhat helpless to stop that. Leonard with too many moves in his arsenal and a flood of ice water in his veins.
Shooting for Golden State. Pajemski. 2 shots.
And so both free throws good. And it's a 5-point game. 20 seconds left in the fourth quarter here.
And right here, they can't waste any time.
Well, it's probably a little bit too late here, but you really need to score a bucket here to stay alive.
Out left to the wing. Fires from deep. Zubac. Oh, he nails it!
Now that takes serious effort and a light touch.
No need to overdo it. Just lightly tip it in. Five ticks left to play in the fourth. And they stop the clock as soon as they can with the intentional foul.
Yeah, and that was a smart move. I mean, you have to foul right there. You just don't want them to run out the clock.
And he does get the second one. And that gives him a 4-point cushion. Here's Harden. Misses. And so it's the Warriors who come out on top here. And they barely squeezed out the win here on the road.
And B.A., the visiting team is always under some added pressure. But they made it work and got the win, whatever the margin may have been.
Allie, thank you as always. Well, folks, that's going to do it for now.
Matchup tonight in some regards, but everyone loves an underdog.
Yeah, let's not forget, this is the NBA. Anything can happen, and even lower-ranked teams are elite. We could still have a real contest on our hands tonight.
And the starting group for the Grizzlies. Morant is the point, with Bane out on the wing. Jackson is out there with Edey. And it's Wells in at the 3, the small forward. So the Memphis Grizzlies able to put the first points up on the board. Near the three-point line, it's Booker. That's in, coming off an assist from Dunn.
Guys, that's just really unstoppable. He poses a ton of matchup problems for whomever he's facing.
Outside, Bane. Sinks it. What range from outside. Wow.
The dime courtesy of Morant. I'd love to play with Ja. He's always looking to move that ball.
R.J. Morant has always had unquestionable talent. Now it's a question of, can he focus on his game?
And you hope he had his wake-up call. Still one of the most exciting players in the game. His burst and bounce, one of a kind.
Outside, Bane. Back to Morant. Inside. The shot goes in. First shot, first basket.
And it's so difficult to defend Morant in a pick and roll because not only can he get his own, but he can also create passing angles in very tight spaces.
Now here's Booker. He has 5. Richards passes to Beal. 11 feet away. And Desmond Bane pulls it down. The Grizzlies have gotten their first 3 shots to go in for him to start off this game. Here's Morant. Off to a good start as he hits his first shot attempt.
He gets a lot of defensive attention from Morant. He can expect this type of rough scene anytime he takes it inside.
Booker finds Durant. Back to Booker. And the shot goes in. That's 7 points for Devin Booker.
Boy, he is looking confident. Love how they're using him so far.
Yeah, when he gets engaged this early in the game, it's bad news for the defense. He can roll this start throughout the rest of the game.
Now here's Jackson. Doesn't get it to drop for him. Some solid defense there from KD. And you look at the Grizzlies' defense the last few years, RJ extremely disruptive.
Yeah, they've been top of the league in steals and blocks. That's just a part of the DNA in Memphis. It can be exhausting playing against guys like this.
Beal with the steal, and the shot is good. And it's all knotted up.
Nice touch inside by Beal, showing he's more than just a perimeter threat.
Morant passes to Jackson. Bane looking around. The 3 from Morant. That's his second shot and his second basket. He's 2 for 2.
In motion, Morant's shooting ability is solid, but when he's this set up, it's outstanding.
Dunn kicks to KD. A three-pointer, no good. And the Grizzlies leading by 3. 5-second differential between the shot clock and the game clock. Here's Jackson. And a big bounce off the rim, but it sinks right in. Jackson's got his second basket.
With a versatile offensive skill set, Jackson has shown the ability to do damage in the mid-range.
Booker finds Richards. Out to KD. Gets the three-pointer to fall.
Just look at what a sniper he is from long range. He's got such an unusual skill for a big fella.
A good close contest so far as we finish the first quarter. Grizzlies out in front, up by 2. Stay with us as we get set to bring you the second quarter right after this. And getting going again here in the second quarter. Fairly close game so far. And guys, let's get your take on the scoring breakdown for the Grizzlies.
The ball movement has been outstanding so far. They've come out of the gate looking for that extra pass.
You also have to admire how they've challenged the defense inside, getting a lot of points in the paint.
So with Durant sitting on the bench, this is Mike Budenholzer's lineup. The wing pair we'll be seeing is Beal and Allen. Plumlee out there with Royce O'Neal. And it's Jones in at the point guard position. Jackson from long range drains the three-pointer. Jackson's got 7 points.
That's just unfair. 6'11" Jackson just sinking threes. I guess this is the new NBA.
Beal the pass to O'Neal. Jones from outside. And a great assist by Allen as that one goes in.
And an eye for an eye. Both teams working to stretch the floor.
This is today's NBA. Hey, we see this kind of exchange more often than not.
A moment now to hear from our sideline reporter, Hall of Famer David Alden. David.
Kevin, the Grizzlies retired Marc Gasol's number 33 last season. You may recall he moved to Memphis in his teens, watching his older brother Powell play for the Grizz. Mark said, I had a very unique perspective, that of a fan. When I came back as a Grizzlies player, I carried that with me. And Kevin, that pride certainly showed.
Pride's a great word to use. No question, DA. Thank you. Phoenix making some changes. Donnie's checked in for Allen. And it's Devin Booker in for Jones. Wells, he's checked in for the Grizzlies. Bain comes in for Luke Kennard. Now here's Booker. He has 7. In down low. Booker refuses to be denied. You know, a trend that's been unmistakable, Greg, over the last few decades has been the number of positionless players.
Yeah, and I think that's a great thing, right? So many players now with diversity in their skill set, and there's no need to commit a player to a certain role just based on their size.
Clock at 4. Bain inside the three-point line. And the Grizzlies tack on 2 more.
Just focusing on the task at hand, that's all you can do.
Yeah, when the game is up for grabs like this one has been, it's all about the attention to detail.
Now here's Booker. He's got 9. To the paint, here's Plumlee. That one misses. Some solid defense from Clark. RJ, we know that the Suns missed the playoffs for about a decade, but now they seem to be getting some traction. How do you view them?
I view them as a team that's in transition. Obviously, they have Devin Booker, the homegrown star. The guy has blossomed there in front of everyone's eyes, and after that finals run, they've really been searching. He's the last player there, but whenever you have Kevin Durant on your team, you are always on the verge of something special. Defense kind of rolled the dice there, and I'm a little surprised that it ended up going their way with the miss.
Here's Beal. Count that bucket. Beal's got the lead up to 1 now for Phoenix.
Powering through contact, Beal with the strong finish.
And the Grizzlies call their first time out of the game. It's an odd stat, but what I'm going to throw out there anyway, the Memphis Grizzlies set an NBA record last season for players used in a season.
Kevin, this isn't football, right? They had 33 different guys suited up last season. That tells you how difficult it was constantly constant change, hard to build chemistry, and let's face it, hard to win games.
And so Booker will bring it up for Phoenix. And Phoenix turns it over again. Here in the second quarter, just under 3.5 minutes played. Over to the left wing. Wells dishes to Jackson. Out to Morant. Clock at 6. Sweet move. Rebound by the Suns.
And he's usually able to score on that type of defense rather easily. Surprising to see him come away empty.
KD finds Booker. Booker taking the hit.
And there it is again. On a lot of their possessions this first half, they've established great inside position.
And he was able to put it up in time, but doesn't fall. And a close game so far through the first 2 quarters as we reach halftime. Suns lead by 3. And a chance now to send it over to David Aldridge. Standing. Thanks so much, David. And we'll step away briefly, but get you right back out here for the start of the third quarter after this break. And in that first half, we saw a pretty tight battle. We'll soon find out what sort of adjustments were discussed during the half. You know, guys, Devin Booker has been exceptional here.
You just love the patience in that first half. Waited until he got the look he wanted.
You love guys who can get their shot within the flow of the offense.
Taking a look at the Grizzlies. Morant is the point with Bane out on the wing. Wells is out there with Jackson. And it's Edey in at the 5. Yep, it goes in, and the Suns' lead is cut down to just 2 points with the bucket from Morant. Phoenix has gone a very strong 4 for 5 from three-point land in the ballgame. Greg, with how explosive John Morant is, he has certainly taken his fair share of awkward falls.
And that's what worries you with guys like that. He's already had a number of injuries in his young career, but we all just want to see him at full health.
The shot by Beal, no good. And for the Grizzlies, their shooting percentage, 59%. The offense is running smoothly. Morant kicks to Bane. Pass to Edey. Wells with it. Dunn covering. Jackson from long range. And Devin Booker pulls it down. Now, here's Dunn. Tight defense on him. Booker the pass to Richards. Nice ball movement by Phoenix. KD draws the double. Here's Dunn. From outside, off the mark. Memphis has gone 1 of 2 from beyond the arc since coming out of the break. Outside Jackson. Outside Bane. Pass to Edey. For the tie. The shot goes down and it gets this game back to even. Edey's got his second basket of the game.
And guys, the D has to show a little more fight on the interior than they did on that trip.
Phoenix has gone 0 of 2 from deep to start things here in the second half. And it's Beal in the corner. Over Bane. And that one's good. Beal. Beal's got 9.
Nice work there from Beal in the mid-range.
Outside Jackson. There's 1:47 left in the third quarter. Pass to Edey. Bane against Beal. And Bane the bucket on the assist by Wells. Bane's got it all tied up now for the Grizzlies. Booker outside. KD looking around. .116 left in the third quarter of the game. And And he gets the whistle. 2 free throws coming up. And Kevin Durant, one of the top 10 scorers in league history. And RJ still going strong.
And he does it with efficiency, Kevin. Takes great shots, and he's incredibly accurate. And if he doesn't have a look, he's a willing passer.
The Suns making a switch here. O'Neal's checked in, and the Grizzlies also with the sub. Aldama's checked in. For the lead, he lays it in. He has 6. Third quarter, guys, and this has been a neck-and-neck game.
Both teams getting it done defensively, as evidenced by the 8 lead changes thus far.
Back to Booker. And out of bounds as the Grizzlies gain possession. Phoenix making some changes. Mason Plumlee's checked in for Nick Richards. Allen comes in for Kevin Durant. And Jones subbed in for Booker. Memphis also making some changes. Brandon Clark, he's checked in for Edey. Luke Kennard comes in for Bain. And Pippen subbed in for Morant.
You can't look at the result of that shot. They'll take that whenever they get it.
Yeah, it's a great look for him. One they'll try and manufacture again. Those are the shots you want him to take.
2-second difference between shot clock and game clock. Here's Beal. 9 points in the game so far. Lets it go from deep. And again, it's the Suns missing. 3 quarters of play in a close game here. It's the Grizzlies up 1. And when we return, we'll get the 4th quarter rolling right here on 2K Sports. And a chance right now to show you our State Farm assist of the game.
Yeah, an easy choice tonight. Look at the precision on this pass. Put it on a platter for them.
You've got to admire the vision just as much as the accuracy. Not many players can even spot that pass.
And I know I speak for all of us when I say I can't wait to see what kind of finish awaits us here in the 4th quarter. So with Durant sitting on the bench, this is Mike Budenholzer's lineup. They've got Royce O'Neal, Booker out there with Jones. Then there's Plumlee, and it's done in at small forward. And coming in is a floor spacing 2 guard. How impressive is it, RJ, that Devin Booker is holding down the point?
And it's not just the rate of assists. He's limiting his turnovers in great fashion, too, despite his high usage.
And the All-Star, Devin Booker, an incredible scoring guard.
Since the moment he got drafted by the Phoenix Suns, he has been a beacon of consistency. Every single year he gets better. Every single year he adds something to his game. That's why Devin Booker is one of the best guards in this league.
Phoenix making some changes. Nick Richards, he's checked in for Plumlee. Durant comes in for O'Neal, and Beal subbed in for Tyus Jones. The Grizzlies also changing it up. Jaren Jackson, he's checked in for Santi Aldama. And it's John Morant in for Pippen.
Cutting into that deficit now, well within striking distance.
A stop or 2 in the next minute or so, and they could even this game up. Great job to keep battling.
Wells with it. Now Beal defending. Payne for 3. And the 3 ball is good. Payne's got the lead up to 5 now for Memphis.
The defenders need to recognize the importance of staying on him as we get into crunch time.
Sinks the 3-pointer.
Some players shrink when the pressure's on, but he lives for these moments.
Pass to Wells. Jackson against KD. Right side Jackson.
There is no secret that Jackson Jr. can score. The D was a little over-aggressive there.
What do you guys think so far about the offensive approach for Memphis?
Look, they're getting good looks inside. It's been a point of emphasis all night long, but I love this hard-nosed attitude of this team.
And also, throughout this game, they have really taken advantage of the defense. I just love the initiative they've shown attacking in the paint.
Edey's checked in for Memphis. And the latest now from our sideline reporter, David Aldridge. David, it's all yours. Take it away.
Hey, guys, I was able to listen to what Mike Budenholzer told his team during that timeout.
They were asking the team to play faster, push the ball. Coach told their players, hey, look, in this league, fast break points are the easiest. We need more of them. Can't argue with that. Kevin?
Thank you, David. And it's in there. And the Grizzlies lead by 4.
Boy, where's the effort defensively? You have got to put up a better fight.
Yeah, these teams have kind of decided to fight this battle on scoring alone. There's not that much intensity on defense.
Beal knew they needed one bad, so he worked hard and he got it for him.
Here's Morant. Hits some rim on the way in, and the bucket's good.
Get this man the ball, and he will make something happen. Morant rises to the occasion. Man.
First personal foul, second team foul.
And the first of 2, no good. Heartbreaker. That's good. Going 1 of 2 from the line, and that brings them within 2.
Yeah, being down 2 points instead of 1 thanks to the free throw miss makes getting a stop here absolutely critical.
And he makes that one.
It's been all about Ja tonight. Can score in so many different ways.
Here's Booker. And timeout is called by Mike Budenholzer. This is a huge moment, folks, in this game. And he wants to be prepared. Jones checked in for Devin Booker. For Phoenix, they've gone a perfect 4 of 4 to start the final quarter. Can't ask for anything more than that. The drive by Beal. Oh, and the dunk by Beal.
Speeding in and lifting off. What a slam by Beal.
Jones against Morant. And it's in. Basket number 6 for him thus far. He has only missed 2 shots from the floor.
It's been like this all night for both teams. The offenses having their way.
Yeah, but I think it's going to come down to who can get the stops down the stretch, because that's who's going to come away with this one.
And you can't get a bigger bucket than that.
What a huge play coming through when it matters most.
Down low. Yes!
And how about the incredible timing on that alley-oop?
He absolutely hammered it down. And so it's Beal. He'll bring it up for Phoenix. There's 37 seconds left in the 4th quarter of this one. Jones for 3. Grizzlies with the rebound.
And close to making the defense pay for the lax coverage that time.
30 seconds left in the 4th. And so they foul intentionally.
Second personal foul. 14th foul.
So the first one drops, and that puts them up by 5. So he gets them both, and it's a 6-point ball game.
Taking full advantage of his opportunities at the line to extend their lead.
Beal dishes to Durant. And that one is off. Some solid defense there from Jackson. And so they choose to intentionally foul.
You have to foul, but I'm sure they would have liked to foul someone different.
And he misses the first one. Boy, he wanted that one to fall. And he does get the second one. And that makes it a 7-point lead. Greg, nothing short of some once-in-a-lifetime plays are going to save them now.
Yeah, the door is just about to close on this one. But hey, never say never.
So it's Memphis picking up the win. A narrow win under difficult circumstances, Greg, as the visiting team.
It really was. But
all right, David, thank you. Well, folks, that's going to do it for now. For Greg Anthony.
big men. Grab some popcorn for this face-off at the center position tonight, Grant.
Oh, no question, B.A. I mean, these bigs bring the size and skill. Who has more tools in their toolkit? I mean, we're about to find out.
Here are the starters for Oklahoma City. Some serious height in the middle. Holmgren, the 4, Hartenstein, the 5. Gilgeous-Alexander runs the point with Dort at the 2. And it's Williams in at the small forward position.
Well, you're working the two-man game with Kawhi Leonard as your primary target. That's the first guy you need to stop.
Pass to Gilgeous-Alexander. Top of the key. And the shot goes in.
Pick works well there, but the defense left a lot to be desired.
It takes incredible effort to stay connected to the hip of the offensive player. You've got to want to work.
Now here's Leonard. Cans it with nobody near him. Leonard's got 5 now.
I love this approach. Getting him involved early, and it's already paying off.
They know that if this guy goes off, their chances of winning rise exponentially.
Here's Hartenstein. Pass to Williams. Now Holmgren. Just 5 to shoot. Sinks it from distance.
A superb three-point threat. When Holmgren is knocking down triples, he's hard to contain.
Well, Doris, Chet Holmgren was one of the more highly touted guys coming into the league in a long time.
He was, B.A., and he has lived up to the billing. At that size, to be able to shoot the ball, put it on the deck, be a force at the rim defensively. But maybe his best attribute, he is a tough competitor.
So it's Oklahoma City now, following the score by the Clippers. Hartenstein with a screen on Harden. And Hartenstein slams it in.
Well, just good recognition in the pick and roll. Gilgeous-Alexander reacting to the defense perfectly.
And let's swing it over to the sideline and hear from Allie.
Moments ago, Tyronn Lue and I were able to chat. We were talking about Chet Holmgren, the versatility at both ends. And Coach pointed out one thing in particular, saying that Chet has the ability to create for himself. He's a tremendous ball handler for his size. He has great footwork, and he stays on balance. He knows it's going to take a team effort defensively.
Okay, good stuff. Thank you, Allie.
Wow, Dort showing off that incredible strength as he takes it right to the rack for a slam.
Back to Harden. The 3. And he parries his first look.
He's consistent from out there, especially when you give him that kind of room.
Gilgeous-Alexander against Harden. And stolen by Leonard. Left side, Harden. Out of bounds. It'll be Oklahoma City's ball. Jones, he's checked in for Los Angeles. And a new group getting ready for Oklahoma City. Williams is checked in for Hartenstein. Wiggins comes in for Chet Holmgren. Wallace, he's checked in for Dort. And it's Alex Caruso in for Gilgeous-Alexander. Now here's Wallace. Wiggins with a screen on Powell. Here's Wallace. And he goes in for the dunk.
Great job on the back end of the play.
Yep, finished with both hands, making sure of it. Pass to Zubac. Now Leonard. Let's go with a 3. And Los Angeles, another 3.
Well, ready on the catch. Your pre-shot preparation is on point. Kawhi, the catch and shoot.
Outside, Williams. Williams, a screen on Leonard. And he's going for the oop here. Zubac with the steal. Puts it up from 12. Shot by Leonard, no good. Thunder trail by 5. Williams with it. No points so far. Williams, a screen on Leonard. To the middle. Caruso outside. From behind the arc. And that's not going to go. Misses at the buzzer. And so it's Kawhi Leonard making highlights for the Clippers. His fingerprints were all over that quarter. 13 points, leading the charge. We're coming right back. Don't go anywhere. If you're just joining us, we played through one quarter in this one. All right, guys, let's get your take on the scoring breakdown for the Clippers.
Well, we're in the era of the three-point basket. So if you want to win games in this league, you have to connect from deep, and they have been thus far.
And their assist total, also impressive early, creating with the pass and playing for teammates.
Taking a look at Oklahoma City. They've got Alex Caruso. Williams is out there with Aaron Wiggins. Then it's Cason Wallace. And it's Gilgeous-Alexander in at the point. Well, OKC has a great track record with their draft picks. And it seems like they got another one in Cason Wallace.
Wallace was the 10th pick in 2023. He's going to give you great physical pressure defense on the perimeter, and then he's going to play to his strength offensively. OKC rarely misses with their draft picks, and they didn't on this guy.
Now here's Jones. And here's Bogdanovich. This one for three. That one doesn't drop. Starting the second quarter, about a minute gone. Caruso, the pass to Gilgeous-Alexander. Now here's Williams. Back to Wallace. Outside, Williams. The shot is good, and this game is back to even. Williams has got his first bucket of the game, and he's on the board for three. Outside Bogdanovich. From outside the arc. And the rebound goes to the Thunder.
Well, he tries to answer with a three of his own and can't do it. You can't get caught up in the one-on-one aspect.
Caruso outside. And he misses the go-ahead basket. Los Angeles has got 4 of 7 threes to go so far in this game. Let's check in with our reporter, Allie LaForce.
Hey, Brian, the Thunder have some grit. Coach Mark Daigneault said we compete, and on nights we aren't, we get back to that very quickly. The competition level and the willingness to do it together is the foundational piece. Brian?
All right, Allie, good stuff there. Thank you. And you played for several different coaches with very different philosophies, Grant. Did you have a favorite system?
Well, you know, B.A., I did. I played 19 years, a number of different coaches, but the 8 seconds or less offense back when I was with the Suns as a player, you want to run, and honestly, it's so much fun getting up and down the court.
And Ty Lue has called a timeout. He wants to make sure everybody's on the same page. Some changes for Los Angeles. Kawhi Leonard's checked in for Zubac. Dunn comes in for Bogdanovich. And it's James Harden in for Simmons. A big group substitution here for Oklahoma City. Hartenstein, he's checked in for Williams. Chet Holmgren comes in for Wiggins. Jalen Williams, he's checked in for Caruso. And it's Lou Dort in for Wallace.
Well, James Harden, a sniper through and through. You give him even a little sliver of daylight, and that ball is gone.
Hartenstein finds Williams. And he drops in the layup off the glass. Williams has got his first basket.
Good execution. They're getting some short-range looks here.
Grant, how about the rise of OKC? In just 2 years, transforming from a 24-win team to the top seed.
Incredible, B.A. The Thunder drafted well and gave those picks lots of playing time. Plus, they made some fantastic trades. And of course, don't forget, OKC still has a boatload of picks.
Now here's Williams. That gives them the lead. And the Thunder lead by 1.
And he is stronger than he looks, trust me. I mean, Williams has the bulk to win those tough battles inside.
Jones, the pass to Leonard. Dunn outside. To the paint. Oh, Leonard! A special delivery!
A savage reverse jam. That takes great body control.
No question. He was making a statement right there, man. Shot and game clock separated by 5. Pass to Williams. Here's Gilgeous-Alexander. Gets it to go. That makes him 2 for 3 in this game.
Well, that's SGA in a nutshell right there. Quickness, length, guile, finishing on the interior.
Leonard outside. It doesn't go for him. And the first half comes to a conclusion in a game that's been very close so far. It's the Thunder. They're up by 1. And don't go away. After the break, we'll see you right back here for the start of quarter number 3. And we've got second half action for you. Thus far, a pretty evenly contested game. It's been one outstanding game from Kawhi Leonard.
Yeah, I love how effortlessly he scored. The game just comes so easy for him.
Now let's see if he continues that trend the rest of the way. He certainly has the talent and the endurance to do just that.
Powell and Kawhi in at the forward spots. James Harden out there with Chris Dunn. And it's Zubac in at the 5. So that's the lineup on the floor for the Clippers. Now here's Powell. Still no points. Harden surveying the D. Throws it up high. And it's slammed in by Zubac.
Man, did Zubac get off his feet in a hurry. What a finish.
Here's Gilgeous-Alexander. Shoots from 14. Powell pulls it in.
The defense not a factor there. Very surprising he couldn't capitalize.
And Doris, no doubt about it. Shai Gilgeous-Alexander is an absolute monster on offense.
Very quietly, one of the most dangerous offensive players in the game is Shai Gilgeous-Alexander. He's got size, he's got speed, he's got handle. He can score from 3 levels. This guy is a legit force.
A beautiful finish through contact. That's the dog in Holmgren.
Powell outside. Gilgeous-Alexander against Harden. Leonard on the wing. He's got 18. And that one's good. Leonard's got 5 points in the quarter.
Well, the mid-range is Kawhi's bread and butter. This guy can get to his spots and take whatever he wants.
And Mark Daigneault has called a timeout. A moment to rest and confer on the game plan. Third quarter here, over a minute and a half into it. Outside, Williams. Good on the shot. Williams has got 6 points.
We talk about Williams' versatility as a scorer. He can get his points from just about any spot on the floor.
And from the sideline, let's catch up with Allie.
Chet Holmgren makes up for his light frame with aggression. He said, quote, look at me now to know that I'm not the biggest dude width-wise, so I have to hit first. Otherwise, the game's not going to go in my favor when things get physical, unquote. Brian, you agree?
I do, and you can tell he just refuses to back down, Allie.
But Kawhi Leonard right now is cooking, folks. This guy has got a rhythm, and you better watch out.
Hartenstein against Zubac. Holmgren's got room. And the sweet roll that time on the rim. That one falls. 7 points in the game.
Yeah, there's no quitting this guy. He just gives you great effort, and he continues to give you great production.
Pass to Powell. Here's Leonard. Dort grabs the miss.
Clean look from mid-range. Coach will probably want to run that play again.
And Doris, the Clippers with new jerseys, a shiny new arena, and an ownership group that is very aggressive. They want some shiny hardware to go with it.
BA, you have to appreciate an ownership group that is willing to spend and make all the right moves in order to position yourself for the championship. But now the players need to come through. And what has been their undoing in recent years is injuries and the lack of availability of their best players. Age and health still hover over this organization. Boy, wide open teammate, really pretty pass by Lou Dort. No hesitation there.
Harden, the pass to Leonard. Shoots it from the high post. Drained it for 2 points. Leonard's got 24.
I tell you, he's making everything he looks at tonight. He should be their #1 option on every possession.
Here's Williams. The basket drops, and he gets fouled on the shot. 1 free throw coming his way.
When it's this close, every bucket matters. You need good looks.
And the Clippers will go for a different look here. Jones, he's checked in for Kawhi Leonard. Coffee comes in for Powell. Bogdanovic checked in for Dunn. And Ben Simmons subbed in for James Harden. A big group substitution here for Oklahoma City. Jang, he's checked in for Hartenstein. Wiggins comes in for Holmgren. Wallace, he's checked in for Dort. And it's Caruso in for Shai Gilgeous-Alexander. Bogdanovic from long range. Connects from downtown.
Defensively, you can't afford to get stuck on the pick.
You know exactly what that takes. It takes energy, it takes activity, it takes intensity.
And so it's Kawhi Leonard making highlights for Los Angeles. He's been lighting it up tonight. 24 points. All right, stick around. We'll be right back after this. And while we have a chance, let's go to our State Farm assist of the game.
This is the definition of team chemistry. I love to see this kind of communication and connection between teammates leading to the perfect pass.
Nothing better than chemistry, right? Working together to create a bucket.
Well, what a terrific game it's been so far. With this fourth quarter sure to bring more pressure-packed basketball. And Oklahoma City looking at who they've got to start the fourth. Williams is out there with Aaron Wiggins. Then it's Cason Wallace. Then it's Alex Caruso. And it's Gilgeous-Alexander in at the point. And the basket by Coffee.
They are unconscious from outside. And so far, the defense has had no answer.
Well, that's the whole point, isn't it? If you space the floor well enough, it's almost impossible for the defense to account for everyone.
Now here's Wallace. Caruso outside. Clock at 6. Rebound by the Clippers.
You got to move past that one. I mean, they'd want him to take that again.
And they should, because it's when you start turning down that kind of look that your offense can start to bog down a bit.
Wiggins against Leonard. Leonard double team. Back to Coffee. Here's Dunn. Oh, and another three for the Clippers.
Well, just nice to see the time spent in the gym by Chris Dunn coming to fruition on that jumper.
And Mark Daigneault has called a timeout. He wants their game plan to be crystal clear at this point. Some changes for Los Angeles. Ivica Zubac checked in for Jones. Powell comes in for Coffee. And it's Harden in for Bogdanovic. A big group substitution here for Oklahoma City. Hartenstein, he's checked in for Williams. Chet Holmgren comes in for Wiggins. Jalen Williams, he's checked in for Caruso. And it's Lou Dort in for Wallace. And keeping us updated from the sideline, Allie LaForce.
Hi, guys. Well, Mark Daigneault was just reviewing the plan with his team. Well, coach is thrilled with their three-point shooting, saying in the huddle, guys, let's keep it up. Continue to shoot it from deep. It's working. They've been on fire from distance so far.
Okay, thanks, Allie. Now here's Zubac. Inside. Here's Leonard. So good near the hoop. Leonard.
Just incredible touch from the interior. Kawhi Leonard more than capable in that painted area.
To stop the run. No good on the shot.
Well, we didn't see the same kind of control we're used to seeing from him. This guy is usually a tremendous finisher. Well, the defense flat out awful right there, and he couldn't punish them for their mistake.
Holmgren powers through traffic.
There aren't many 7-footers who can attack guys off the dribble as well as Holmgren. He'll make you pay if you're too aggressive.
Pass to Powell. And the foul called on Chet Holmgren. That's his first foul of the game.
Personal foul. First team foul.
.151 left in the fourth quarter. Here's Harden. And he banks in the layup. And the Clippers lead by 8.
I tell you, James Harden's ability to power through contact and finish with bodies around him is something else.
Here's Gilgeous-Alexander. It's stolen by Dunn. Harden, the pass to Leonard. Back to Harden. Leonard outside. The three ball. And that three is knocked down by Kawhi. And a closer look here at the hustle stats for Los Angeles.
Well, their D has been a major story tonight. I mean, those steals and putting pressure on the ball clogging the passing lanes, impressive.
Another thing I thought they did well was pressure. They forced a ton of turnovers, turned those opportunities into points.
Powell pulls it in.
He's going to hear from his teammates after that one. Not quite sure what happened. Both sides are simply waiting for the clock to make it official. This is going to end up in the books as a nice win for the Clippers.
They had to fight for this one. With the game hanging in the balance a couple of times, they've made winning plays, Grant.
It's all about having a strong mentality. What's interesting is that anytime momentum turned against them, instead of folding, they responded with their own attack.
And even the opposing fans can't deny this was a sensational game for Kawhi Leonard.
We saw him get a lot of touches tonight, and he wasted very few of them. Really made himself the backbone of their offense.
Oklahoma City making a switch here. Williams is checked in for Hartenstein. Wiggins comes in for Chet Holmgren. Caruso, he's checked in for Williams. And it's Wallace in for Dort. A nice shot by Gilgeous-Alexander. 29 seconds left in the fourth quarter here. Outside Bogdanovich. Pass to Leonard. That one drops for him. Leonard's got 33 points.
The toughness and tenacity very much describe Kawhi Leonard's game.
So it's the Clippers winning this one easily. A clean win, and one where they clearly showed better energy.
Yes, so true. They put on a show here at home, and I really think they had that extra swagger and confidence, too.
All right, Allie's ready to go. All right, Allie, thank you. Thank you for joining us. That'll do it for now.